Yeah, I like that. We live, fellas.
Yes, sir. What's happening,
Welcome.
people? Another episode. Blunter,
And we back in the building.
welcome to the smoke session. I got me and my dudes in the building, me and my peoples, me and my partners. Any of them words that y'all trying to learn that we be talking about on this channel right here. And I am Silent Child 17.
P360 in the building.
Top tracks in the building.
Man, we trying to get it right, keep it tight like that nigga sell that soul. Yep, that we doing that. We tried, you know what I'm saying? We back with some more things, man. Mine came from a listener, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all that on that. That's where I got mine from. I got mine from a listener. A listener brought this to my attention on my episode. So this means even more if if they tune in tonight.
Right.
Okay. So is this something special?
Yeah, it could. I mean, it could be. It just shows the the drive that we have. Just making this right. Even the one or two. We don't have 600, 700 people in here. That's what I'm saying.
Nah.
But just somebody bringing forth this information. Trust me, if we don't get to it now, we gonna get to it later.
Exactly.
Because all this is conversation. All this is us working together, trying to make this actually be something where we can actually have a place to talk, and to be,
We trying
opinionated.
to help what it is. I think you.
No, go ahead.
I think you got this going. We trying to help people make it make sense.
Yeah, in a way. In a way, yeah, that's exactly what we're doing, But so many people then coined that phrase. Let's make up something else. Then, P, how about that?
Hashtag constructive criticism.
It's a little political. I don't want to get that political. Let's make up something a little more, a little more style with it. Huh, Child? What you think, bro? Like we wanted to make sense, right? But we trying to make up something instead of saying making it make sense, right?
Stop being fucking stupid.
Stop being stupid. See, that's what I'm talking about. See,
That's I like that. Stop
hashtag
being fucking stupid.
stop being stupid. Because everybody ain't, have a real mental problem. Some people just do things just because, right? You got children that got Down syndrome. Them children really have a problem,
Facts.
right?
But
Would you say that?
Yes.
I
but
say
no.
I say Down syndrome.
Well, looking at where I used to work,
I'm listening. Go ahead.
most children with Down syndrome, they smart as hell.
I didn't say I didn't.
However,
Jesus.
I didn't speak
we got
on.
the
I
ones
didn't speak
that
on their
go beyond.
intelligence.
I'm not in this
Being
conversation. I'm
being
about to mute
stupid.
my mic. I don't want to talk
Look,
about it.
all
Being
right.
stupid
Look,
versus having
look,
Down
look.
syndrome. Two
All right,
different
let me give you another good example. Then, since you said that, right? The lady used to work for NASA, right?
things. Okay.
Who is
She
Pepe PG?
used to she wanted to be with the man that she was doing the mastership with so bad
Hey,
that
Pepe
she
PG.
went
Who is that?
miles and miles to go follow him and stalk him and shit. And he was married and everything. So
That's being stupid.
she
That's being stupid.
Welcome
she
to-
got caught and lost her job at NASA.
Now wait,
Now you see what
was
I'm
he
saying?
leading her on? What did they have?
It
something
doesn't
going
matter.
on?
You already said what she did. That was she was being
She
stupid.
was being stupid, but was he leading her on?
It doesn't matter. You fell for it.
Well,
Yeah, you fell for it. You gonna
She
get
fell for
you
it.
gonna go for that snake earl and let me tell you that shit Kid Caboodle and frankincense and myrrh child. Guess what? Nigga, you done bought Kid Caboodle and Snake Earl with your goof ass. You supposed to, stop being stupid, like the man said. Just
Exactly.
put a stamp on their head, bro, because this shit is going too far, bro. I'm telling you. With y'all topics plus our topics, people, y'all just sit back, relax, man, and y'all get y'all stuff together, man. Get whatever you need. Come on now, your coffees,
your shots,
your glasses, your
Glasses.
books, get your dictionary, get on your computer, do what y'all gotta do, man. Because we about to bring it to y'all. Without further ado,
P Dot is on the floor.
you got it, brother.
So tonight's segment with me is titled Housing Issues. It recently came out earlier this week that one Sarah Jasper was being terminated from her position on the Board of Housing Authority to be replaced at the behest of the mayor. Oh, what's up, y'all? So we looking at what was the reason. So city council convened a meeting and I don't know if you have the video. Did I send you a video of that?
Oh, what?
The city council meeting with Sarah Jasper.
I just pulled the YouTube video up. The other thing was an article from let me see. Yeah, it was from the Advocate.
From who?
From the Advocate. The other one was an article from the Advocate. It was on Newsbreak, but I didn't use that one. I just used the YouTube.
Use the Advocate first. We'll do that.
Shout out DD504 and Pepe PJ in the building.
What's happening,
Yo.
y'all? How y'all doing? Thank you for joining us. Glad to see y'all in the building. So once we get this video up and running, it shouldn't take too long. So when y'all see it, just let us know what y'all think about it,
Talk
because
about it.
this lady is an advocate for people who are on Section 8. And she basically was letting the tenants know who are on Section 8 know that there are a lot of things that you were not told while being on Section 8. Like your right to appeal a decision.
Okay.
You know how people been losing their vouchers left and right.
Okay.
But they losing their vouchers because certain people in the office say, oh, well, you know what? They take their voucher from them. They're doing this, they're doing that.
Okay.
Whereas the condition of the houses that the people living in
It's fucked up.
is jacked up.
Excuse my blunt out.
You know, it's jacked up.
Mm-hmm.
Mold, pest infestation, bad foundation, water problems. Like the people like, yo, we doing what we gotta do. But she telling them they not doing what they gotta do. And that's why they trying to get rid of her, because
how much of a factor is that in the percentage of housing and everything being ran?
A big factor.
Okay, but give me a percentage, because people need to understand how really,
when it comes to percentage wise,
of their responsibility versus
the responsibility of the tenant,
yeah,
they are, for the most, as far as I'm gonna say, 80%. 80. I'm gonna say 80 to 85.
Now go ahead and break that
I'm
down.
gonna say 80 to 85 because
break that down.
they have people who are still waiting on notification that they got a voucher. from way back in 2009.
So that means this a problem that's been happening.
Correct.
Yes,
So that was before she got in office. It's been going on.
she been doing it.
So
No,
what's your question
no,
then,
you
Chuck?
just-
Ask it like a question then.
You heard what I just said?
Yeah, no, he
You
did.
heard what I
Ask
just
it
said?
like a
Wait,
question.
say it again.
I said so that means it's been going on before she was in office. What?
It's been going on the whole time. That's what I'm saying. She became an advocate for the people.
For the stuff that
Even
been
with her
no,
folks.
look, what he's saying is she been an advocate for the stuff that has been going on.
Yeah. Okay, say it
Yeah,
like that.
see,
Yeah, I got
No,
you.
it's
I
all
got
good.
you. Yeah, so she became an advocate for the people because of the stuff that was going on.
Because
She
you
got appointed
said
to
you
the
said
Section
she
8.
been doing what she been doing since 2009, but people been trying to. Wait,
I
what?
didn't say.
What you-
I say she's been being an advocate for people who don't know what's going on. Like they got people like me who've been waiting on my Section 8 voucher, and that's the reason I say since 2009. Other people have gotten their vouchers. I'm still waiting on mine. Right? I would go to her and say, "Hey, Miss Jasper, I've been waiting on my Section 8 voucher since X amount of years. I done came, I done updated my information, I done did everything I'm supposed to do. I'm still not hearing from these people."
Mm-hmm.
She gonna go to them and find out what's going on. She's on the board.
Mm-hmm.
So when she go look for answers, she find them.
Right. So she makes sure people get their vouchers.
Yes.
So that mean that
Not just make sure they get the voucher. I'm sorry to interrupt you. But she also informs them of all the things that they should know about when they get their voucher.
so she makes sure people get their vouchers or know everything that they're supposed to know. Now, when she started doing that,
I'm not sure the timeline of how long she been with the board, but she been doing it for a minute, dude. Because
so
some of
what
the
she
videos I done went back and found.
the work she doing is helping what?
Helping the people who are on Section 8. She's the advocate for people on Section 8, but she worked for Housing Authority.
All right. So I'm saying, like, so what is her work doing? Her work is informing people about the contracts that they have with Hammond.
Right. And the thing that they should know that the other people in Handle are not telling them.
Yeah, right, because they're
So
mismanaging.
put it like this
Mhm.
here. You may have one worker. He may have another worker.
Yeah.
Mhm.
His worker might be giving him all the correct information that
Y'all
he
in the
needs to
chat,
have
y'all
at
know
the
the
tent.
talk. Yeah,
Your
if
worker
y'all know
might not be
anything,
telling you
y'all
nothing.
chime in. Y'all chime in the
Oh,
chat.
here your voucher. That's it.
Let's talk about them vouchers. You ain't gotta tell your business. Just talk
The
about
reason
it.
I
You
say
ain't gotta
that's
put your
because
name
that's
on it.
been a problem
Just talk
for
about it.
decades. That's been a problem since I was a child, getting a voucher. But one thing I do know is, like you said, they do have people that's more knowledgeable than others. You all right about that?
No, continue. Go ahead.
So I wasn't saying about the being more knowledgeable
No,
than
you
the
good,
other.
but just keep.
No, I'm just saying they do have more
Your
people
worker
like
just
you.
might not be telling you
Yeah.
nothing. Just here
Because
your voucher
everybody-
and
that's what
get
I'm
you
saying,
on
it's
out
a
the way.
different-
But
Yeah,
right,
I'm
so
saying.
that means that he has more knowledge about the situation than the other one, right?
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is that
Yeah.
motherfucker that might be your worker might not even give a fuck.
Right.
I see what you're saying, but
Yeah.
I agree with what you're saying. But you
He's
also
coming from a point of
saying-
view of somebody actually handling it. Than
Oh,
versus
now if they got somebody actually handling business, then yeah, you will
That's
be
what
right
we-
in that
that's
sense.
what-
You're
yeah.
right in that sense.
Yeah, that's what we talking
No,
about.
I'm just saying
Just
you
different
you
point of
right.
views
It's
of
just that I see exactly what you're saying or whatever. But what I'm saying is her being on or off the board doesn't make more people get
The voucher.
vouchers. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's what most of the argument is. People getting the vouchers in all the time, right? Which been the argument since Section 8 been out, right?
Mm-hmm. And the
Since
quality.
before 2009,
It's not just getting
right?
the vouchers. The voucher, the quality housing, the treatment of the workers to the people coming in.
But can y'all both agree with this? That starts with the paperwork up top, right?
Facts.
yes.
Facts. It starts with the contracts. Kanye West. It starts with the contract.
It starts with the contract.
It starts
Because-
with the contract.
I mean, like they once they get that down, a social worker He could be a bitch.
I hate to play devil's advocate.
Excuse my blunt talk.
I'm sorry. Excuse my blunt talk. But how you know how much money you can make? How many people could be in your house? And how long they could be in your house?
Well.
How you know all that shit, but you don't know nothing about the cleaning conditions or they got to come out and check this and that type of shit. How you don't know none of that shit?
You don't know none of that.
You know that nigga can't come there. You see what I'm saying? You know all that shit.
That is hilarious.
Okay, I'm just saying.
No, because that's a part of this actual movement, which gives her, like he said, basically her even the soapbox to stand on, right? Think about it. It give her the soapbox to stand on and say, hey,
this is what's going on and y'all not paying attention.
Yeah. So at the same time, Chop trying to say, like, basically, she is not going to start with her. It's going to start with us actually looking at it from a community point of view. We can't keep looking for this one person to do everything for us. Like this shit have to be a movement. You gotta move, man.
How many? All right. Another thing, and I hate to say it. I'm sorry, but look at the fucking the housing program.
Shout out Rig.
You can buy the house. How many of them know about that shit?
The HUD housing?
No, not the HUD housing. The handle one where you be on Section 8 so long
that a lot of people know about that, but they don't take advantage of that. They don't want to be responsible.
Just saying, bro. They
don't want to be responsible.
I'm not saying that.
Who listens to that Ghetto Twin?
I'm not saying that, Section 8 bad or none of that kind of shit. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is that the mismanagement of the shit so far, that shit been going on since way before 2009.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? My mama with 3 kids couldn't get Section 8 and all that kind of shit because she made more than the number.
Not that right there.
That shouldn't even matter.
If she's single, she was a single parent.
No, that's a good.
You know what I'm saying? She got divorced and everything, so she was a single parent. So why they give her Section 8? You see what I'm saying? Why she couldn't get more food stamps than somebody else that wasn't working and all that? You know the tricks of the trade when it's time to know the tricks of the motherfucking trade. That's all I'm saying, bro. You know the tricks of the trade, so you're gonna go stay in the slums because you're trying to pay zero rent instead of going stay somewhere where you could work out something with a landlord and you pay your percentage and do your little thing. They know the tricks of the trade.
Become an owner.
Don't get me started. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's real.
I'm just saying, like,
roll up something on that one.
That's
get the fuck on, man. You don't have to go stay in a project or wherever the fuck you see what I'm saying, or in that regular ass house. Because guess what? When they come do your fucking inspection, them people gonna make sure that, or you gonna have to send a letter to the landlord that, this stove broke or this light switch not working. All that shit safety hazards.
Yeah, and they gotta fix it. So how the fuck is you staying in the slums or your house ain't or it's raggedy conditions? How you doing that? And it's in the paperwork that they gotta fix your shit. Yeah.
Some people do have that mentality, like you're saying, Charlie. They feel like that's where we trying to lay up now. Now, sometimes, this is what they don't want to talk about. The people who think about that, right? Now, y'all tell me if I'm lying in the chat. Shout out to DD504, always in the building, represent Big Smoke. Pepe, PJ, what's happening? Yo, if a person back there in them type of conditions, most likely they up to something or they with a nigga that's up to something.
Come on, man. Let's keep it a buck, dog. You moving in your rent.
Ain't no way you putting up with the conditions.
Chat. Put it in the fucking chat. You moving in your rent zero. Stop playing, bro. You ain't going no motherfucking well. And you getting a utility check. Where you going?
Hold on.
Stop it.
Where we going?
You ain't going no motherfucking
Where we going?
What?
Hold on. Hold on.
I'm going with a zero at. Zero.
I got boy. I got girl. And I'm moving and shaking. Man, what? I'm like Harlem Nights in this mother.
What Martin said? I ain't paying the $5. I'm not doing
paying the $5.
Come on, man. I understand what you're saying, P. Dot, and I feel like that's fucked up that this lady lost her job.
But there
bro.
are these.
you know what I'm
this
saying?
does
I
exist,
really
though.
do, you
No,
know?
but this does exist,
Yeah, man.
and she on her move,
Once
and I
we
respect her
finish
for
this,
it, Chop. And
though,
I'm gonna
once
tell
we
you that.
finish this, though, because this happened after I submitted my segment and stuff. But once we finish this, I'm gonna give y'all the update. Now I'm gonna have to tell you the update, but there is an update to this. So go ahead, run it right quick.
This video right here. All right,
Yeah,
let me get
that
this
video
one.
right there. Run that one.
For sure.
Let me see.
'Tis the season for a brand new holiday tradition in New Orleans. We're here at Current Studios at Mardi Gras.
If it wasn't for the residents, they wouldn't have a job.
The
That's
Section
true.
8 advocate speaks exclusively to
can't
WDSU
debate
after
that.
Mayor LaToya Cantrell removed her from the Housing Authority Board without a reason.
Well, now she's asking for a hearing with the city council to fight back for her spot. WDSU investigative reporter Cassie Sherm live outside Hano offices. Cassie, what can you tell us about what happened?
Well, Gina, Sella, Sharon
Cassie look
Jasper
like a
tells me she was
transgender.
wrongly removed from
Cassie.
the Hano board
Oh, Shop,
after
please.
Section 8
Oh.
residential representative for years.
What?
Now that she's
Excuse
gone,
his
she's-
blunt toe. Wait, y'all. See, this is the type of show we
thought-
run. No, wait, hold up, Chop. Wait, hold up. Now we're not going. No, wait.
We're not doing that right
No. What I'm saying is, we're not gonna act like my dog didn't have a point of view.
now. Man, he do.
Okay, that's what we're not gonna
All
do.
this-
That's what I'm saying.
all
You
this
heard me,
is like
Chop?
a
I'm not
makeup
gonna
covered
act
after
like
our
what you just said. They mean shit, cause they used to do me that, Chop. Like I used to just say shit and it come out and
I
it
just
don't
knew that voice
supposed
was
to
deep. You
go
hear
with
me?
what
Like,
was going
I swear,
on.
I thought her voice was deep as a mother. I mean,
Oh.
his voice was deep as a mother. Her voice. Yes, son. I thought that motherfucker was about to whip that bitch.
Rika said white chicks.
Yeah,
Holy
I
smokes.
definitely thought she was about that.
So if you
I
take,
hated it.
so you mean to tell me
I
if you,
hated it. I
if
hated
they,
it. I hate it.
if they, if
Get
they,
this who off
so
the
you
stage.
telling me if they take that off, that's hot boy Ronald.
That's big freedom. Go and get it.
Let's see.
Oh man, that's fucked
Let's
up. bro.
continue.
Let's
Excuse our
continue.
blood.
My bad, bro. I'm sorry. My bad, P. Dot. I'm sorry, bro.
she's concerned that community will no longer have a voice.
Nobody tell me why I'm being removed. They're not telling me anything.
This is the email President of Section 8 Resident Council Sharon
right there.
Jasper received in early November, stating she's removed
come
from the
on,
Housing
man.
Authority Board.
This bitch don't pause like the other
Nah.
computer.
It's the I hereby remove Sharon Jasper from Housing Authority of New Orleans effectively immediately. If you have any questions, please contact Valerie D. Booking at bbooking@nola.gov. Now, does it say that there's a reason for the people who in the comment section? Do y'all see a reason?
Oh yeah.
You know, Miss Booking is removing people just because. I hereby.
Hereby.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a very
You using some very strong
yeah,
words.
that's
here.
a supremacist word, definitely. A superior word.
A
Hereby.
superior word. She has a superiority complex. So her superior came down and said, "Hey, you got to get
That
rid
means
of
she thinks she over something, or the law, or by the law, something is over something. So what is that thing?
it." Yep, something going on there.
I'm trying to figure it out because the lady got a point now,
Right.
but is
Nobody telling me nothing. Nobody not telling me why.
I'm not saying that's fucked up.
yeah, they're not gonna tell her
Yeah,
why
I
because they
agree.
already know why.
That is fucked up.
They ain't getting to the problem. Now, this is what I want to know, Pete. Why you going through the motion? When the lady is asking for cooperation, how many of our representatives actually is on her side, and how many is actually thinking she doing something wrong?
As
By
far
going
as
with
the city
this.
council,
You
Yeah,
heard what I just said.
yeah.
The vote.
Any
was-
of them. I don't
What's the
check this
first
pick
out.
one.
thing they do?
Wait, that's what I say.
What's the first thing
The-
they do you
Gang,
when?
gang.
To
I'm
his
just saying.
point, what's the first thing they do you when it's time for you? When you start making other people see things. You see what I'm
They
saying?
call you before the vote.
It shouldn't have took to 2009 or whatever. You
It
know what
shouldn't
I'm saying?
have,
Right, they should.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Definitely.
that shit. Read that paperwork.
Some bullshit.
I'm a perfect example. I was offered the shit. I read the paperwork. I know that within a year I was gonna make more money than that.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm gonna wind up owing y'all more money than I'm gonna have by y'all helping me. So that's why I didn't take it. You know what I'm saying? But I read the paperwork. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? That my
Take
social
advantages
work ain't
of your advantages.
exactly like
Rather
reading
than just looking at it
comprehension.
as an advantage that might don't even pretend to your ways.
Because a lot of people just do this. They just fill the application out and
With your cellular.
I'm gonna just wait and see what happens. Don't never check up on it. Don't never call a social worker. Build a rapport with the
Don't
social
even
worker.
go into the office. Don't
Even
do
if
nothing.
you got a
Right.
fucked up social worker, make sure you get another social worker. Like
It's things that you can do, and that's
Now look.
the whole reason why they were trying
Now
to get
look.
rid of that lady.
I'm glad
because
you
she
said
was
that,
letting the
Choppy. Guess
people
what?
know that.
That's what they do you. They put your ass on the waiting list like they supposed to have a waiting list for shit like that. And make you wait months and months and months and months sometimes
That turned into years.
to even change your social worker.
you're right. You're right.
And they had that same raggedy ass motherfucker over your case, fucking your shit up the whole time. This raggedy, excuse my blunt talk, this raggedy, this don't do nothing in the office. Chop, you know, let's say you done faxed this bitch all your shit, all your paperwork.
Mhm.
How the fuck you get a letter in the mail that say your paperwork ain't been filed?
Because that caseworker ain't never get off her ass. They get that shit off the fax, off the what you call it. If she even was in the office,
Thank
that
you.
week.
And you gotta wait for them to get you another one, Chop. Because they don't give a fuck about what you talking about. Really, it's really how they control their own business and their cooperation because that's their employee. You see what I'm saying? They wait till they could get somebody that they think they could fill a spot, and that's the wrong way to handle that when you're
That is
talking
definitely-
about government assistance and people who actually need help. I just watched something in San Francisco, y'all. They pay you to be homeless in that motherfucker.
Come on, man.
Did y'all see that video? White boy got tattoos everywhere. He from everywhere. Brown said, "Yeah, they give you $600
just to be home.
and $250 in
food stamp.
to be homeless."
I'm glad it's gonna be homeless for $600 and
Back
$250
on
in
the
food
line.
stamps.
Did y'all hear me? Yeah. And look what kind of game New Orleans playing.
Yeah,
So-
they do too
Yeah.
much with that shit. Bro.
Do you really want to
You
stay
gotta
here?
literally that's just like
Do you
the
really
people,
wanna be
if you
here?
got more than all right, that's like we all know how the system going. For the people that's in the chat, y'all can let me know if I'm tripping or not.
Yeah, they in
Or
there. They
whatever.
saying a little something.
I see
Pepe said no, yes, years. Back of the
on
line you go.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? You'll be on that fucking line for years, and then you wind up getting it. It's just the same. That's why most people fill out state to state too, right, ladies? That's in the chat.
State
You know,
to state,
y'all.
parish to parish.
Parish to parish. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of
Shout out
shit.
Nikita 291.
Motherfuckers always doing that shit. That shit, it just takes too long, bro. But if you know, y'all
Process.
know,
Yeah.
people with like 6 kids, 7 kids, 8 kids,
Ooh.
they getting their shit. They getting that shit,
It's
dog.
supposed to be.
They getting it. If
Or
especially
supposed to
if
be.
it's the woman.
Or supposed to be.
If it's the woman that's doing it, and you know how they do, how you supposed to do. The woman's supposed to do it, and the man's supposed to go to work.
Ladies, put it in the chat. If you got over 6 kids, not saying that y'all don't have to have them, but if y'all know how the law work and how this really go with the Section 8, what is the benefits of having that many kids when you by yourself? How this government work today?
Do you still get to run around and you got all them kids?
Yes,
I need to
no,
see.
or whatever
Yes,
y'all want to put in
no.
there. Big smoke, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I'm
We
trying
in
to
here.
see. I'm
Because-
waiting on y'all reply.
Because the system only works if we let it work.
True. True.
That's
If
why
you
they
let
let
work-
it.
But
Go ahead. No, go
you
ahead.
could also expedite it by putting your foot in somebody's ass. Look, goddamn it, I've been on this fucking waiting
What
list
does that
goddamn
take?
too long.
That's what that lady tried to do from 2009.
Right.
Up here, she trying to put her foot in the air, but 2009.
With both, look, with the stilettos.
Yeah, she trying, bro. But look, that's what I'm saying. Look at the process of that, dude, right? Like this
And
is
here
what
they
we talking
trying to tell
about.
this
We
lady-
talking about big corporations that's in business with the government, P. This is the only way this work the way this working, though.
Yeah.
You know how many
Yes.
people sit up there and
Man, these personal companies run shit, man.
Gotta
Man, government
deal with
don't
that
run
shit,
that, man.
son.
They bums too, bro. They panhandlers.
I'm talking about deal with all
They
that
big-
shit, bro. How many
They just don't want
factors-
us doing it.
Bro, your money is ran by the Federal Reserve. Blunt talk. We all know this, right?
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
So that should tell you right there. What is the Federal Reserve, y'all? Is it in the personal bank?
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. It is. a
That's
personal
not the
bank.
government money.
That's not the government money.
They make that. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Right.
So what are we talking about? See,
See, bro.
when WIC and all that come, when the time for funding, this is debt that is paid through the government because they don't have the money no more.
White boy just signed the thing. Just signed the new bill, so the government wouldn't shut down.
Exactly.
Just did that shit.
Say, bro, people today, bro, they got TikTokers making more money than the government.
Mm-hmm.
See, Pepe J say, PJ say you got a better chance if you got more kids, if you got a big family. Them caseworkers getting family.
You get
in
more money in
first
bigger
baby.
places.
That's a fact.
That's
Shalom.
a big fact. I know that.
You is not getting in no
What?
4-5 bedroom
Hey,
house
Boy,
hey,
look, my
hey.
auntie-
with 7
my
8
auntie-
kids.
Let's take it easy.
My auntie
God.
moved all the way to Georgia before Katrina on her shit.
Them caseworkers
With her
getting
6 kids.
them caseworkers getting family and first baby.
There we go.
Ooh.
Thank you, DD504. Thank you.
Mm.
That's exactly what Miss Jasper is probably trying to cut out too.
Go ahead. Yeah. Talk
Because
about it.
that's a big thing. Nepotism
Talk about it.
Nepotism been a big
Break
thing
that
down
down,
here,
break that
especially
down.
when you.
Break that down for the
Look
people. What does
into-
that mean? With y'all,
So nepotism goes like this.
so not just nepotism. I'm talking about from what you said just
Oh,
now.
with the
That's a big
caseworker?
thing. Yeah, what she talking about?
Oh, there's
With the family
Break
first.
that
it's been found.
if you
that a
First
lot of
baby and all that.
caseworkers-
What is that? What is that? Break that down. What's the first? The caseworkers getting family and first baby. What she talking about? Break that down for the people.
Oh, she talking about how these caseworkers now say me or you and him come. You my relative.
Okay.
Mhm.
He put in the application before you, but he got 2 kids. You got 4. But you my relative.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pull your app before I pull his,
Right.
and I'm gonna give you a better spot with low rent.
Mm.
I'm gonna write your paperwork up,
different.
and you
different.
ain't gonna have to get
Yeah.
nothing done.
I
All right.
thought you find the spot.
Huh?
I thought
You
you
can
find
look
the
for
spot.
it.
You could look for it, but
Or
we
you
could
can
look
get
for
the
it
shit
for
off
you
the
too.
list.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all right,
Uh-huh.
right.
Yeah, they got the
You
list.
see?
In other states.
So he's stuck on the
You
back
see
end.
where
Now
the
he
money
get put on the
going.
waiting list
Right.
when he put his app in
Not
before
here.
you.
Okay. I feel you.
And that's how it's been going, and that's where the problem coming in at.
No, it's definitely a problem.
It's been there,
Yeah, all this shit a problem.
but it's done blown up so
we peeling
bad.
the onion though, right? We
That's
peeling
the
the
same
onion.
thing like the food stamp workers, bro. Same thing. They give it to their people first, and then they come look for you. Then they come look for you after they take care of their people.
I see what you're saying. Because I guess my argument different because I'm not saying that they don't pick their family first, but I didn't see men get that shit.
Yeah,
Single men, like that, like all right.
but
say
they only
on,
gonna get a 1 bedroom.
Right.
You know how
say
easy
they
it is to
on,
find a 1 bedroom.
Say they on child support and
They
basically
can't afford to pay.
Yeah, they
regular
can't
rent.
afford to pay regular rent.
Boom, here you go.
Boom. Yeah. They'll put you in. They'll get you locked in. For the men out there that don't know that, yeah, you know.
Hell yeah.
That's a big
They
no.
will,
that's
they
another-
will get you.
No, y'all need to know that though.
Yeah,
Y'all,
y'all
y'all need to
know that.
understand. that.
Oh,
Because
wait.
it's still a program
Another
you
thing,
could
too.
use to buy a house. You see what I'm saying?
The other thing too is single men get food stamps faster than a woman with kids.
I heard that.
Uh-oh.
I heard that. I heard
Uh-oh.
that. I can't
I
say
was on
that.
food stamps.
How much though?
I can't say that.
You know, it's only
I
gonna be.
can't say that.
how
about
much
the
Be
though?
like
stuff.
160 something.
That ain't nothing. You know how much 100?
You know how far I could stretch 160 something?
Yeah, I could stretch it too. But that ain't
I'm
no
just
money.
saying now, don't do that, bro. You know me and you cook.
100 and something dollars ain't no money though.
It ain't.
You feed especially if you got kids already out there, you just stay by yourself.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying, for a single man who stayed by himself,
By himself and
$160
to himself.
that's a lot of money. though,
$100.
For food a month?
for food a month.
I'm
I
trying
mean,
to tell
you
you.
gotta be
Bologna
getting the
sandwiches
format
and cereal and shit.
Yeah,
Do you- I
man.
mean,
And you
think
gotta
about
make
it.
some spaghetti or some red
spaghetti,
beans and
yeah,
shit. That
you
shit gotta
gotta-
last 2
Yeah,
weeks.
you gotta stretch that
Paul,
shit.
man, this fucking food done went up. Man, that shit done
Man,
went up,
yeah,
man.
son, that shit.
But
done
then
went
look,
up, son.
your food stamps go up
Man,
according to the cost of living.
Bro, you know how much
I
a pack of
can't-
chicken breast costs right now? A
Uh,
pack of them, I'm talking about some good, like a good
Sanderson Farm.
10 pounds.
Fam- I
Yeah.
don't buy the regular. I
It
buy
don't-
the family
it don't matter.
size.
Yeah,
Whatever
I'll
you
buy it.
think.
You gonna get about
What you say your price is? We paying
gonna
prices
get-
right
you
right
gonna
now.
get about
Child, child, we need to get that
20,
sound check.
20 and up.
well breast. I no, I'm saying thigh. You if you buy a family
I say
pack of
chicken
thighs,
breast, sir.
Well, fuck, if I get a family pack size of chicken breast, that's gonna be about $23.
No,
That's white meat.
no, you shortchanging.
No, well, I don't know where you
Yeah, you
shopping
sure.
at.
Yeah, you shortchanging. And you talking about Sanderson Foam too?
Yeah.
You
You
shortchanging.
go
Man,
right
talking
there,
about
look,
$35.
I'm gonna tell you. No,
Talking about
and you know why?
$35.
Do
man.
all meat got the same weight, fellas?
Fuck no, man.
No, all meat does not have the same weight.
You talking to a nigga that
So how it gonna have the
sell
same
food?
price?
Fuck.
See?
But
So
that's why-
estimate. No, you gotta estimate. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you get the pack, estimate what the real price would actually be if you buy a pack of a family pack of chicken breast. Man, what?
A family pack of chicken breast, that bit might be almost $50.
DD504 said 15 or more.
You don't
She with you.
understand.
Yeah, she with you.
because that's right.
Okay.
A pack of thighs, a family size pack of thighs, you're gonna get about 16 thighs in that bitch. It's gonna be about 13 at the low and at the max 15.
It's best to buy shit by the case. I'm just keeping it a buck rather than buying it by the bag. They kind of tax you. But buying the case, you'll come out cheaper, way cheaper.
You talking about the thigh, the bag of leg quarters or the case of leg quarters?
Or breast or whatever, yeah. Turkey neck, whatever.
Look. Let's say that it is, right? How much it was 10 years ago?
10.
10 years ago, you could survive off $10 an hour.
Thank you, my brother.
Still surviving off for $10.
No.
No.
Look, listen. All right, I'm gonna go back further. No, I'm gonna go back further. 15,
come on,
Paul.
bro.
15, bro.
Now,
Feed
$15
out.
an hour.
15 years ago.
15 years ago, if you was had $10 an hour.
No, how much a pack of chicken would have went for 15 years ago? How much a pack of chicken?
Shit,
How much a pack of chicken breast would have went for 15 years ago?
A pack of chicken breast would have probably went for about $10 15 years ago.
Now, 15 years ago, wasn't it still digital? Or did they
Yeah,
still
it's
have the?
digital. Still digital.
It was still digital, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the price of the chicken that you paid now, is it worth the welfare that you get from them today?
No.
It's the same
Why?
fucking chicken or
The
worse.
cost of living went up.
That's it. They should have. The number shouldn't have changed then, right? On how much you got then, right? The numbers changed as well on how much you got, right?
Yes, the numbers did change on how much you got. But you also got to remember, they base your cost of living, right?
I'm listening. Do they really? But go ahead.
Fuel and housing off of the market across the board as far as pay rate.
Okay.
So if the standard pay federal minimum wage is $15 an hour,
Mm-hmm.
everything else gonna go up to compensate for you making that $15 an hour.
But
Put it in the chat. Do y'all agree?
federal minimum
Put it in the
wage
chat.
in,
Do y'all
in
agree?
Louisiana is $7.50. I think it's still 7 something.
It started off.
Put
at
it in the chat if
$7.25.
y'all agree with that one.
It's still 7 something.
Now think about it. Before Katrina, if you go back before Katrina, when motherfuckers was making $4.25 an hour for minimum wage. Think about that. Think
It was
about how much
still
a pack of
$7.
chicken
But
costs about.
That's
that
what I'm
big.
trying to tell you. Did the price look? All
The
right.
price goes up as your money goes up.
How long
the
is-
price of everything else around
How long
you
it's
goes
been
up.
since the pay rate was actually raised, though?
They don't
Right?
do it. All right, now let me tell you this now. Like y'all say, it's about who you know. So
Mhm.
the money goes up for city workers.
Of course.
As the
Yup,
economy
the city
goes
workers
up,
about to get another raise right
as
now.
the economy goes up and the price of things goes up, if you
They
work for the
raise
government
goes
or the city, you gonna get a raise to whatever the national
national
is.
average.
I agree with that.
That's crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. So when that goes up,
Mm-hmm.
the cost of everything else gonna go up.
Exactly.
You're not gonna really see it right then and there. But then
Look.
it's gonna go up.
But that's what I'm saying. What okay, and what is before that ripple effect that actually makes that happen? B? What's before that?
I actually just had a conversation with
What's before
somebody.
that?
What causes that? to
Listen,
happen?
son.
Yes.
I just actually had a conversation with
I'm trying to
somebody
tell you what
that don't have.
what makes the chicken price move when you make the same shit, but a city worker pay raise go up. Because everybody ain't a fucking city worker, correct?
You're right.
No.
You're right.
But it pays to
Okay,
be one.
so we're only judging that off of one scale. I'm not. I'm trying to tell you what happens before that make the chicken go up,
a so-called crash.
and you getting still paid
A
the
what?
same.
a so-called crash.
A crash of what?
The market.
No.
See, no,
The farmers get
a
taxed.
crisis or a crash is a good excuse.
Farmers get taxed.
Farmers getting.
That's a good projected. You're
Farmers
right.
get taxed.
They do.
I thought
more
the
and
farmers
they
got the
gotta
biggest
pay.
tax breaks.
They get tax breaks, but when they're looking for money,
They looking for money, or the government.
the
Remember,
government.
We just said exactly. Cause remember, we
That's
just
what I'm
said that.
saying.
Look,
The
we just said
farmers
the
and
government
what
broke.
we
No,
talking
look,
about now?
Come on, man.
we just said the government was broke.
The
Right?
bitches broke.
They broke,
They got to get money from somewhere. That's why they charging you for shit.
and they get it from your ass.
We just
We got to put it on a
talking
t-shirt.
about
They get it
Kansas
from your
We just
ass.
talking
They
about Kansas
raise your
Avenue, right?
taxes out the blue
In
for some
Kansas
dumbass
Avenue,
shit that had nothing to
these
do with you.
motherfuckers, they take the
Yeah,
damn.
I mean, all that go together.
The
though.
oil
That-
companies could stay out there because the
That's
companies are paying the fees.
There you go, round. Huh?
That's why they
Skip
can
in a
stay out
motherfucking
there.
jump.
They
That's why they
get
can stay out there, homie.
fined, but they paying the $10 million fine,
Because they can afford
$20
it.
million
We
fine.
talking about Big Earl and them, yo.
They got the money.
If y'all been following
So they're
Blunt
not
Talk,
worried about. They not. And
if
they
y'all
not
don't know about
going
Big Earl, y'all
nowhere.
gotta find out about Big
see what
Earl.
I'm
Big
saying?
Earl a fool, you.
It is what it is.
That boy
It's
Big
the same
Earl is
thing.
like a dog.
Everybody can't pay the fine. That's just like if you got a production company and you setting up a bunch of weddings and shit, right? So now you got lights, cameras, motherfucking
Audio
speakers, wires, all kind of shit, right? So you
Mhm.
just gotta account for loss, right? It's like if we gonna do a job and we gotta do floors or cut wood, we just
Okay.
gotta account for loss.
Mhm.
It is what it is, right? That's the same thing they doing, son. You gotta account for loss, but they have the money to say
On
I'ma
a bigger
pay that big-ass
scale.
loss.
On a bigger scale. That's
We
it.
like fuck pay $10 million, man. Fuck no, like y'all niggas is
I'm about to slap or
Them
kill
niggas like-
somebody.
man. We about to set up shop right here.
Yep, in
And
there.
boom, look, government,
Okay.
this how much y'all want for us to set up shop? Boom, they gonna pay their draft. That's what we call pay and draft, right?
Mhm.
I'm just saying.
Man, that Fed time something serious too, though, chop. And a lot of times they get away with a lot of that shit, y'all. That Fed time a fool, bro. Say, bro, these people be laundering money in all type of ways, bro. That's why a lot of people get left out of the benefit that they supposed to have in their communities anyway. Ain't no way that shit was supposed to be looking like that, bro.
Oh man.
Even after Katrina, bro.
Son.
Them people know what they did after Katrina.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Those
Cause we gotta get to
so-called
your video.
low income.
We gotta.
areas.
Yeah, that's what they tried to do.
That bullshit.
with the low
They
income.
said that the
Look,
whole
look.
rep, knowing damn well they had the funding.
The way
to,
that shit should be, and I'm just keeping it a whole 100, bro. The way that shit should be, as soon as you have a baby, all them people should be right there. Section 8, food stamps, fucking what the other shit is, the healthcare, whatever the all that shit, all them people should be right there. That should be people you talk to right after you have your baby.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? To where they'll have shit to where you'll have, you don't have nowhere to stay. Boom, well, we can set you up. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's the type of shit that's supposed to really be going on.
Yeah,
When
we
we talking
keep
about if
everything
we
in check.
really trying to help somebody.
Read it.
You see what I'm saying?
They all in hiddle.
So that let you
Shot, they
know.
all hiddle.
Yeah, bro. But if you really was trying to
Damn,
help
bro.
somebody, that's how the fuck
Get
you
off
would
my
do it.
damn thigh, bro. You all in my
See?
pocket, man.
Even
That's
with the
whole
homeless people, like them people ain't gotta be home.
Come on, man. They got so many programs in these other communities. I just told y'all with the San Francisco thing. And if y'all ain't here early, if y'all just had tuned in, I was talking about earlier, San Francisco, damn near paying people to be homeless. They give them, look, listen, and what I mean by that is they give them free money from the government that says that when they're homeless, they get this amount of benefits for the month. $600 for being
Homeless.
and $250 a month and food stamp. That was the beginning of the argument, people.
So
Right?
So in San Francisco, your panhandlers at least got $800.
$850.
At least got $850.
And they got people under the bridge doing what? For what? Cause what?
And you wonder why they be having air mattresses. Y'all seen the dude with the three
Man, I'm a style on you.
three homeless.
I'm a
to
style
ride.
on you. I got women and everything.
That nigga had,
I got women and
I got a
everything.
guest house. This is my guest house right here.
Yes, yeah.
Oh man, that shit was too fucking. Come on, man.
Bro, I seen Ron.
Pass it.
I seen Ron had the people on. He was on the side of the highway, chop. He had women and everything. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. He was homeless. But he had
Walk
it.
around with a robe on with a Bluetooth
Bro,
speaker.
he had it laid out.
Now think about it.
He
Now,
had it
all right,
laid
now,
out.
wait. Now since we go on that route, right? Damn, Peter, I gotta get back to your video.
I know, cause I ain't
But,
want to steer off too far. But good.
all right, so they got the $850, right? Now what else they could get? Because they getting the money from the government. Because you get food stamps, right? So you getting food stamps make you eligible for what? A cell phone.
Yeah.
That's true.
So now you can get your cell phone.
That's true.
right.
Yeah.
So it's like fuck. Now I got $850.
Courtesy of Obama.
A free phone.
Yeah, because he signed that bill.
And insurance,
Uh-huh.
that's free too, because you got the
Yeah.
Obamacare shit too, right?
Well, Trump repealed that, but that's a whole nother subject.
Yeah, you ain't even have to
But
say
you
that.
still got
But
it.
anyway, because you still got it. See what I'm saying? Stop being a
Still
nigga.
got it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just
Stop
be
being a
no,
nigga.
just be
Stop
bringing up
Stop
Trump
being
for
a
nothing.
nigga. Stop
Niggas
bringing
do
shit up
do
for
that,
nothing.
P.
Don't do
Nigga
that.
just bring
Don't
up Trump
do
for
that.
nothing.
Yeah, stop doing
Yeah,
that.
when
We're
you
not
know
talking
you-
about
yeah,
orange,
yeah,
man.
man.
Leave him out of this. You throwing the whole conversation on with that bullshit.
I don't like it
All
neither,
right.
though, P. I gotta
But
agree with
I'm
Chop on that one. I
just-
don't like what you know.
Don't do that.
If it already is what it is, then why even bring him up? They wanted me to respect the same thing when it was Obama term. So.
He tried to him try to do that. Did what?
When
Had
Bush
zero
was
effect
making
on
when Bush was making settle the law, they wanted me to leave Obama alone for going along with it. So
Just saying,
Yeah.
bro. So basically, what you saying? Now we is talking about.
I thought we
California.
wasn't racist, huh, Chuck?
We talking about San Francisco, California.
Yeah.
So it is
Homeless.
High. It's high.
They
Out,
get
it's
the-
high as hell. $800 probably can't get
Oh
you
yeah.
nothing to stay in out there or whatever. Just saying that or whatever. But just thinking like a nigga, if I got $850, what I'm gonna spend it on? I'm homeless, right?
Mhm.
So at least,
I'm going to get loaded. What you mean?
oh shit, God,
Oh, I'm sorry.
damn.
My bad. I blew it. My
Damn.
bad, bro. I'm skewing my blunt up.
I was at least gonna say buy a car. You know what I'm saying? A van or something.
I'm going to get
You're
loaded.
gonna get big high.
And if y'all don't know what that mean down here, look, that don't mean what y'all think it mean if y'all think it means something that y'all don't do. And that mean a lot what I just said if y'all paid attention to what I just said. Now, being loaded, if you on heroin, means you're getting loaded off of heroin. If you on weed, and I say I'm loaded, that means I'm loaded off of weed. Now, people in other states though, and you say that type of shit, Chop, they will call you a crackhead.
Exactly.
They would think you talk about heroin or anything stronger when you say loaded like that. So I just want y'all to, just understand our lingo when we talk sometimes. But
Go ahead, Peter. Bro, I will play a video, bro.
because I'm definitely going to get but I'm definitely going to get loaded, and I'm going to give me a motherfucking
I might as
tent.
well go register as a
I'm going to
homeless
get me a
person
tent.
in fucking San Francisco.
Chop, I don't
Fuck
give
I
a
do.
shit. Look, it's just me. I don't give a shit, right?
That's
Remember
I
what you
can
said
get that
earlier?
quick, 800.
It's look, a man by himself in a house, and he, 150 good. Didn't you say that? So getting to something, and you just got a motherfucking tent. You could go strip for strip.
Crazy. You could go crazy.
You
It's just
could wind up in Calabasas. You heard me?
Nigga.
You could flop that motherfucking tent out like them old fake Indians. You could flop that bitch out like them 5%.
You could buy you a grill. You got money for propane. You got money
grill.
for propane
What you
and
mean?
everything.
It's a carryaway grill. So I could strap it up to my tent and when
roll that bitch away.
What?
Walmart got the bitches for $50.
Long as I'm in San Francisco.
Come on, man. All you gotta do is buy fucking ice and motherfucking, and you ain't gotta buy your weed at one time. Ice and motherfucking chocolate.
Shit. I'm going straight for the gusto. It's just me.
Or you could go get some pecan wood.
It's just me.
If
I feel like that.
Go ahead,
No, I'm
Peter.
just saying.
Commissioner Sharon Jasper, present.
This came after an October 25th Board of Commissioners meeting,
Showing them how I was living with rats, roaches, lizards, and everything else.
where multiple community members came with complaints of unresolved issues.
How do you expect people to grasp and understand what's available when you're not giving them sufficient time?
The last meeting they had, they targeted me after they put this young lady out. They called for an executive meeting, and the executive director told me I incited a riot.
I reached out to Mayor Cantrell's office about
sorry,
Jasper's
Peter.
removal, and they gave me this statement.
So that's what happened. That's what happened. That's what happened. She was telling people the things that they wasn't paying attention to already, and that made them mad because now her name coming up, because now they going to the meeting saying this lady said she works for Hanoi and she said this.
I done been through it all. And I done shot. I done been through the block. They ain't gonna keep the scene hot. Man, what? Say it, Ty, bro. We talked about it already. That's why I like our commentary here, because we actually come to a common logic of what happens before we even know what's going on, basically. You don't have to give us too much, right?
Yeah.
What right is wrong is wrong.
I knew it had to be that.
But yeah.
Because the ones that get under the radar, think about it.
What
If you make your argument right,
and
I tell somebody else to make their argument,
Yeah,
I probably got
no
5
excuses.
people to make their argument. But she probably got 10 people to make their argument.
Because this is the originators of the excuse makers, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can't act like these scammers in the neighborhood didn't get this from somewhere. They got it from y'all political ass.
Dirty bitches.
You don't have to have a
Yeah, I
reason.
said it.
At a recent
Excuse
press
my
conference, the
blunt,
mayor
though.
mentioned she now has work to do for assigning new board members.
I am also about to replace or in the process of replacing the resident representative 4 and 2, the Hano board. And I think that's also another opportunity to strengthen the levels of communication between the residential community, the board, as well as the administration of Hano.
Jasper says while on the board, she saw numerous violations against HUD rules and policies.
Put it in the chat,
HUD
man.
and the
What
city
Cantrell
council
looking
need
like
to know
just
that
now?
public housing residents' needs are not being addressed by Hano. Mold and mildew run throughout the units of public housing. Vouchers are being taken away without consideration to circumstances
Rick,
surrounding
hey,
the issues with
say Rich,
residents.
put in the chat. What Cantrell
Residents
looking
are
like?
not being given the necessary information HUD mandates that they should be given.
There's been recent allegations from some community groups that are saying Hano isn't following HUD regulations and rules.
Okay.
What would you say to that?
What I will say, if there are any issues that residents have relative to Hano guidelines and practices, there
What?
is a board, one that is definitely in place, and leadership in terms of the Hano administration that is
Okay.
always accessible, always
Get 'em
willing to
on.
work with residents to meet their needs. And clearly, I'm always there as well. They can reach out to me.
But multiple
Nah,
community
see,
advocates, including Merge, Neighborhood
See, Chad,
Unity,
she was
and
on a roll
Community
until she
Unity for
said-
Change, gave us this letter saying
on a
they've
roll till
reached
she
out
said
to the
that.
mayor
I was-
expressing
See, I was-
concerns.
I'm there. Yeah,
Hano
you
is
gotta say
now
that.
so.
considered a motto by HUD. So that is clearly an example that our
Oh.
agency is doing the work, and it's something that we really should be proud of doing. And so I stand by that.
Some community members don't agree, saying Hano isn't doing enough for residents and are now
Damn.
calling
Man,
for
y'all
the
see
city to take a
Franklin from,
closer look at the organization.
From
We're
what
calling
you call
for
it?
You say some people don't
a
agree.
forensic audit of Hano, meaning we
You say, I
need
know
to
y'all cut a
see
ribbon, but guess
where
what?
the
This
money's
is what's
from
happening.
HUD's going and how it's spent. And we also need to find out if the rules and regulations and legislations are being followed by Hano.
Now, I reached out to Hano regarding these allegations, and I was sent this statement saying, quote, Hano has and continues to follow all HUD regulations, policies, and procedures in all aspects of agency business and operations. Now, Ms. Jasper will appear before the city council tomorrow to appeal her removal, and will continue to follow that story. Reporting here in New Orleans, I'm Cassie Sherm, WDSU News. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Kat.
Well,
That's a man.
questions, put something in the chat. Y'all, if y'all want to ask us something right quick, or if y'all want to know anything about what y'all just seen,
You know
and I'm saying shout out to y'all for coming through, man. Look, hey, it's going on right here. See, we don't talk about no fakes. Hey, we don't look, we know celebrities is sleeping with each other and all that. We know that. But we talk about stuff that probably could affect you.
Yeah.
You see that, huh?
That shit terrible.
All right now. Pay attention. We
They
ain't
don't
get come in
like
with nothing.
you to
You be
have
on
your
it.
own mind and tell the truth. And they just want Asta.
They don't like you to have your own mind and tell the truth than the okay.
You know, you don't know what Asta means. You know what Asta means?
Asta?
Yeah. Mean like get out of there. That's the nigga Keith Carroll be saying.
Like
that.
hasta la vista.
Asta, like niggas be tripping on his live.
Hasta la vista, baby.
But you gotta go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you get it from. That's Italian, I think.
He be doing that shit on his little show. Look.
So the update to this is that the city council got together and questioned Hano, who was there on behest of the mayor. They said, no, we want to hear directly from the mayor, not you. You say you ain't got nothing to do with this. It came from us.
Right. So the power move is what? Think about it. Who got the power move, Pete?
Who got the power move?
Yeah.
In which way?
You seen they just cut the ribbon, right? She wasn't up there by herself, huh?
I seen the nigga that looked like Franklin from.
But you want to play it one more time for him?
I seen the nigga on.
Play the clip one more time for him. Play the clip one more time for him, child. Watch this, y'all. Look who up there, y'all, and look what we doing at the end of that. Who got the power, Paul? Who got the power in there? Because she not just, you know what I'm saying, like just this person where she have to handle everything. We know this, right?
We know
she's only the mayor, though.
She's only the mayor.
And I agree with Chop on that one when he was telling me about that, which made me think about, well, who actually is the players? You see what I'm saying? If she's only the mayor, huh, Chop? Then who's actually the players? That's
the governors. Your boy Brett Favre had to go through the governor.
Brett Favre got his whole daughter volleyball team.
Man, look at Franklin.
Redone. Man.
You see Franklin on the end from what's the name of that shit, man? Fuck.
It's not on the main page if you're showing something.
It's not?
Uh-uh.
Let me see. I'm about to put it up right now. There we go. Boom. Hasta la vida.
Hasta la vista, baby. I'm telling you, that's where I got it from. Man, I was a movie head, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I got some motherfucking quotes for your ass. Especially when they be coming with this type of stuff, man. Don't try to double talk me. That's my whole thing, fellas. I don't like that double talk and all that extra stuff. I'm gonna pick you off first of all.
Look all them white people up
I'm
there.
straight trying to pick you off. As soon as you start that crazy, well, no, if you ain't fully sure of what you about to say right then and there, I'm already on the move. Go ahead.
It's not.
I don't listen.
Oh, it's up though.
Shout out to the chat, y'all. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Look, we gonna leave some stuff on Anchor too, y'all. Y'all go check out that Anchor, man. If y'all ain't got that Anchor, y'all go catch us on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast, Breaker. You know what I'm saying? Pocket Cast, Radio Public. We everywhere, man. I'm telling you. Parental advisory though. Watch your kids around us though, cause we kind of talk a little crazy, but sometimes we be just trying to bring that knowledge. But most of the time we just, do our little thing, because this is the basis of this, just blunt talk, And I say, excuse me for, the people who really watch us and support us and really don't want us to be cursing like that. They say it's a lot, Like,
you do apologize.
Is it because we from New Orleans? What you think? Are we the hardest cursers in the world?
Curse words make sense.
Oh, New Orleans people the hardest cursers in the world?
You gotta curse.
Like, do we curse the hardest?
Man, look at Franklin, man. Shit. At the end.
It's just a question. Y'all put it in the chat if y'all will think about it right quick. Because Chop got the picture up now. Chop got the picture up, y'all. Do y'all look?
Shit. That's Franklin.
Okay, now.
He the drug dealer. And look at the lady on the end that just
look at everybody in the picture. If we get
none of them people on Section 8.
None of them. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm going. See, bro, I'll be back.
Snowfall, there you go.
I'll be back, bro.
Hell
I'll be
yeah.
back. Thank you, man.
Ain't nan one of them motherfuckers.
Light,
yeah, I got a lighter. I got a lighter. I think New York, no. That's terrible. Nobody. None of those people's on Section 8. Oh, you know what? The lady on the end on Section 8. The one with the natural vibe, hell, whatever the fuck that is, she got. She might be on Section 8. Cause that nigga with that suit on, he ain't on Section 8.
We know damn well he ain't on Section 8.
Yeah, them white people ain't on Section 8 neither.
They probably some people that work in one of the offices under her.
Them people too old to even know what's going on. This lady, wig go with her glasses. Look at Gail Benson in the back.
All right. Yeah, don't none of them people look like they on. Don't none of them look like they on Section 8 at all.
Then when they blowing her hair like that, I don't think that them curls ain't that wig stiff as a motherfucker. She might do be on Section 8, that stiff ass wig on.
Nah. We watched the play. Look, we watched the play, but we don't know the playbook. We watched the play. We don't know the playbook.
None of them people look like they on.
Think about it like that. I'm glad you, because I'm glad.
No.
I'm glad y'all said that, bro. Because that's exactly what was a part of what I was talking about. We gotta watch the playbook. We watching the play happen. Think about it.
Acting out of scene.
What the Saints is right now.
Trash.
What we doing, child? We watching the plays, huh?
Hell yeah.
Come on, man.
This bitch is tanking like a motherfucker.
We watching the plays, man.
Motherfucking trash.
But when you see them Pelicans, though, with Willie Green.
Well, we won tonight, huh? I know it.
We watching the playbook.
Man.
You watching this man run that like a well-oiled machine, bro. That's the difference, bro. You could see it, bro. And through anything, whether it's political or it's you and your kids in there by yourself, it gotta be ran, bro. You see what I'm saying? It gotta work. It gotta run. It gotta go through a process of people actually being relevant.
Come on, P. You can't just let us keep ticking over your shit. You gotta say something.
You just gotta be.
Stop fucking daydreaming, man.
It just gotta be relevant and shit.
Yeah, man. What do you want us? Which one?
I was just saying, with the political thing, though.
You want your other video? You want to play that?
That's the one. I think that's the older one.
The YouTube.
Yeah.
You want that one? All right.
Pepe PJC would be surprised.
It goes
on Section B. What is Section B?
Pepe PJC.
Wait, I never heard of Section B. What is Section?
What is that?
Oh, that's Section 8. I'm sorry.
That nigga stupid.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to change the vibe.
But Pepe PJC.
Yeah.
You would be surprised who's
actually on it.
And you're right.
The percentage of that is actually pale
Section 8 motherfuckers. I can't say it in the beginning. When I can't lie, in the beginning, my thought was not to get on it for me or whatever. But if it's sometimes it's hard to find a job and shit and all that shit or whatever it is going on. So for me, I can't say I'm mad about the Section 8 thing. I don't hate nobody that's on it or they use it or none of that kind of shit.
Would you be surprised though who you actually see who's actually benefiting from it is the question.
I would be surprised. I seen the chick.
If it would be,
I seen the chick. I'm not gonna say her name. I seen a chick I went to high school with. I definitely thought she wasn't working at the gas station.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? Just like a chick I went to middle school with, I seen her literally flipping burgers. You hear me? Like, you know how they be saying flipping burgers? Like she literally
something wrong with that and all that. Yeah.
Flipping them bitches. You hear me?
Yeah, getting it in.
Like she getting it in with them. But
Gotta get them out.
But that shit crazy though. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't have expected that from that, you know, from that person. So I see what Pepe PJ is saying about that shit. Because at the end of the day, you don't, son. Everybody need the assistance, bro. Fuck, it is what it is. And if you could get it, get it. Just use all the benefits.
I don't want to spoil it for y'all, but if y'all go look that up and see who actually gains the most percentage
from Section 8. Y'all go, that's gonna fuck y'all up anyway.
By race.
Because white people get more food stamps and because there's more of them than us, right? So they gotta. I'm just saying.
Y'all could be a little more easy on y'all.
From what they say, it's more of them than us. I don't believe that shit.
Chap, I just saw another statistic today. A black man is the highest percentage of a man that take care of their kids.
Oh yeah, we do that. We definitely
do. Y'all disagree? Oh, agree. If you do agree, why?
There is. Yeah.
When it came to, I think it was being there physically. There was in a percentage. I think it was because they broke it down. It was a couple of the things. Because there was a couple of the things. Damn, but they broke it down.
Oh, she said P faded. Yeah, he big fucking faded. And he done walked his ass in here late. Fuck on. He done came into the vibe. Me and Silent with this bitch. You hear me? They had this bitch right. You hear me? This man, he came in here and fell right into the pocket. He faded.
Yeah, 117, 199 on that. But yeah, man.
Let me see. Tens of thousands.
Yeah, people. If y'all remember what I said, y'all text that in there.
We applaud
I don't think but don't jump straight into me. But guess what? I don't give a damn.
Requires that you do.
Tens of thousands of New Orleans residents are in danger of losing their spot on the wait list for affordable housing. Many of the people have lost their jobs during the pandemic, and they were searching for an affordable home. But even before this, thousands of people were on a wait list for a home, and may now be taken off in just a matter of days. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for watching. I'm Katie Moore.
And I'm Sharice Gibson. The Housing Authority of New Orleans says that people will be taken off this list if they don't update that information by Friday. As Devin Bartolotta reports, advocates are pushing for the department to reconsider.
We watched that one already, Pete. That was the one from China.
17,000 families in New Orleans receive affordable housing vouchers, and another 20,000 have been waiting for 6 years. Those on the wait list are in danger of losing their place in line after the Housing Authority of New Orleans
see a lot
right now. We be joking, but we'll answer your question.
Giving people just 2 weeks to update and mail back their information or be purged from the list.
They probably put an ad in the newspaper, but they should be using social media. They should be using mainstream media. They should be trumpeting this. And
Andronica Morris, executive director of Housing NOLA, says advocates had no idea this purge was coming, and 2 weeks during a pandemic with Postal Service slowdowns is too tight a deadline.
There's better ways of doing this. I'm sure they checked all of the boxes for what HUD regulations require that they do. We will say that this isn't good enough, frankly.
A man who asked us to only call him Renard says he's been waiting for a Section 8 voucher since Katrina. He got this letter with just 4 days to spare.
Frustrated ain't the word. I mean, it's not the word.
He worries others won't be as lucky.
If it was 20,000 people on that waiting list, it's a lot of people who will not get that letter. It's a lot of folks that probably have moved from their physical address, wherever they mailed it to, and they won't get the letter. Nobody knows about it, and nobody's talking about it.
There is no information about the purge on Hano's website or any of its social media, so just a few days without checking the mailbox could have dire consequences.
If they learn that they have been removed from this opportunity, it'll devastate them. It will absolutely devastate them.
Devin Bartolotta, Eyewitness News.
So we reached out to the Housing Authority on this issue, and they said in part, quote, this process is considered a routine procedure to maintain of our wait list and provides applicants with an opportunity to update their contact information. Now, if you need to update your information with the Housing Authority, you can give them a call. That number is 504-670-3300, or you can send an.
Now, the thing that brought Ms. Jasper up was this list of things that we just heard about.
Mm-hmm.
And when the people started going around talking about it, and she started letting them know that there was something they could do about that, they decided to terminate her because of that. That's what their move was. But according to them, they don't have to give a valid reason why they terminated.
Oh, my bad, P. Dot. Pepe PJ talking about where do you see more dads taking care of their kids? I think you was talking about that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I think you did say that. I remember now.
She didn't.
She did respond, but I remember thinking. I remember saying that. That's what she got to be talking about.
I hope you're a woman.
Oh yeah, I hope you're a woman. Because I'm saying she. Fuck, I don't know.
She didn't respond. I hate to do that. But you have to be gender neutral, child. Okay, you have to be gender neutral. You can't put your churn in blue and pink no more.
Yeah, you're right. You gotta put them in yellow
and black and white.
Oh, black and white.
Yeah.
What?
They don't give them no gender.
Black and white.
All right, so look, let's try it.
Let's give them a race though.
All right, let's do something. Let's try a trivia game right quick.
Sure.
All right, you got a boy, right?
You got a boy. Say it with your chest, nigga.
White flowers.
No.
Boy, white flower.
White flower.
Boy, white flowers. Continue.
Is that what he said?
I'm just leaving right there. Fuck it, boy, white flower.
No.
Thank you.
Oh, a boy with white flowers
on a shirt.
On the shirt. How is the white flowers on the shirt? Is it a t-shirt?
My answer to the question is no. I'm just saying.
Mine is not, because you didn't give me a good.
I don't give a fuck what kind of flower it is.
Hey, man.
No.
Hey, man. Hey, white flowers is magnolia, you know. So a magnolia flower is pussy.
Who brand is a magnolia flower? No.
I'm just saying, you putting the white flowers on the shirt.
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I can wear a t-shirt with white flowers on it. All depends on how it's designed.
No,
but
that's for a girl.
You said a boy and white flowers. That's what I'm trying to thank you. You gotta give me time. You can't just say white flowers in the dude. Like, dude, come on. So you talking about really putting real white flowers on the baby boy and just throwing it on him?
Oh no, dude. Come on.
I don't know. Where are the white flowers? Oh, they across the chest?
Yeah, just like a big flower.
Just like right here in the front? Yeah, no. Nah, that's too much.
No.
Yeah, that's not.
That's too much.
I just wanted that from you.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying.
I didn't until you just said right there. If he got a big ass flower sitting in front of his friend in front of him, and he's no.
That's what I'm saying. No.
Yeah, it's a design.
I'm just saying, because they try to confuse you with the gender.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So
definitely, they definitely do that. So they'll say that's unisex then, right?
What?
A shirt like that.
Unisex?
Yeah.
You can't say unisex.
Damn, you can't say that no more.
You can't say unisex. You can't say that. You gotta say clothes.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Say that again.
How we say shoes? You gotta say clothes.
That's messed up, bro.
It ain't girl clothes and boy clothes.
Yeah, right. I know.
Just clothes.
It's just clothes.
Celine,
intimidation.
Celine Dion.
Hell, motherfucking yeah, it's intimidation.
Celine Dion was the first one.
What she did?
She represented the black and white. What I was talking about. That's where I got that from.
Oh shit.
She promoted baby clothes that had no gender tone.
That's just stupid.
But they had no gender tone, but they had skeleton skulls on them.
Fuck is you talking about?
And inverted crosses on them.
Yeah,
but it was black and white.
I know about the inverted cross shit.
Wow.
No, I'm just saying but that's supposed to mean no gender. Though.
I think
that's
she
bullshit.
was talking about shit.
What you say, Pete?
That's bullshit.
Oh, okay.
I'm not about to dress my kid up like that.
What they got to do with gender, huh? What you put a inverted cross?
Nothing to do with gender.
But she got it on the baby
clothes. Talking about Slint saying, Silent saying section B. Oh.
I was bullshitting. They late. It's kind of late. Yeah. Remember, I've been saying,
Oh shit! But that just means
it's
people
behind.
paying attention. I fucks with the chat for that. That's
I
some
love the
real
chat.
gangster
I like
shit
that.
for that. Yeah, y'all fucking paying attention, bro. Because I didn't know, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. A lot of dudes I went to school with, brother, man, them dudes got their kids, man. That shit crazy, you know. But that's why I thought that's what she was talking about, or he, whoever the fuck it is, because they're not saying. I've got to stop saying that. But whoever that person is, because they're not saying if this or who he is. Type
Hey,
shit,
you holding you back, remember?
Yeah,
if you could get better at saying it better, you could say it better.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, shit.
Excuse my blunt tongue.
Right, ain't no boy or girl no more.
No, they listening to me. You just gotta catch up. That's all. Because we ahead of them.
Ain't no
You know
boy and girl no more. Ain't no boy and girl.
They heard what I said. Look,
Ain't
that
no boy and
Dion,
girl.
that
I was
Celine
at work.
Dion hit hard. I'm telling you, they know.
I was at work and a woman
They had a whole commercial.
She had her watch on the same hand that the men wear their watch on. As a man, what hand you wear your watch on?
Left.
Women's supposed to wear their watch on the right because they do this with the watch. Sometimes they be upside down and they do this, but they do this. We do that. But
I was taught different, but I see what you're saying though.
But that's what she do.
The nigga had a whole story and he told me why it was on the left to me. It was the left. Yeah, but go ahead.
Oh, goddamn. I won't hear the story.
About being a man, the masculine.
See, I knew that's what the question was. Don't tell me. I don't know what I be talking about. Look what she said. He said,
"Come on,
right there. Where did you see more black men out or at home with their families?"
Because it was a whole 3-4 generations of niggas not being there. We cannot forget that, fellas. I think that's what Pep is saying.
Play a role.
And it plays a role in the political aspect as well as the family aspect, y'all.
Right.
It does. No matter if we represent, no matter if we represent our fathers.
See, I love Magnolias too. But she right. If we have that discussion right now, we all have had absent fathers. Mine's, I can say my age was 12. I don't know what your age was.
The last time I
P died.
On and on.
It was between
what age?
My earliest experience.
My latest.
What
my
age
last
was the
one. I think like.
What age was the cutoff? Because 12 was the cutoff.
It was between. It was between.
17.
Damn.
17. Damn, that's fucked up.
The last time he had.
I never thought about it from that.
I seen him here and there, but we never really had a relationship. It was like,
yeah, it was between that time. The same time y'all saying though. It's between that time.
Once I'm off that route, I might not see him again for like another 2 months on a different route.
Right.
So there was no real connection.
Yeah, it was some kind of
Don't get me wrong. I tried. Don't get me wrong. I tried.
Like on some Tic Tac stuff. I know what he's saying. Like
so you was on some 50 Cent son shit, or you was?
No, it was like, hey, my dad, hey, he coming through,
Just trying to establish.
Oh, all right, he coming through,
That's it.
but the nigga never come through, or come the next day when he got to go to school or something. Like stupid,
right.
Get your silly ass.
No, I'm talking about as a adult.
I was just giving the,
like,
I just giving the point of view.
All right, so look,
let's sit down and talk.
For Peppy PJ.
But I ain't never had that experience as far as talking about, man, because I ain't want to talk to
PJ, we gonna have this conversation. Mm-hmm. Black men not being in the home consists of how many different factors?
Mm-hmm.
Now we got the cheaters, the abusers, the rapers.
Mm-hmm.
The
bums
that just won't be on, the
addicts.
drugs and shit. And all right, well, just bums.
Yeah.
Then we got addicts.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5. So fuck. Damn.
Yeah.
So I gave all the other ones, right? I got one in particular.
In prison?
I'm talk about. In prison, that's 6.
That's another
all
one.
Right. So what else? What else we got?
In prison, if y'all could think of one, help it up.
I could say mental facility, but they shut a lot of them down. So probably homeless on the street.
Well, she said that Africa. I'm gonna kill you. I ain't say I was gonna kill. I'm not gonna kill you for nothing. But we gonna get to that Africa shit too. But where we at 6 with prison, right?
Yeah.
All right. So right now, I want y'all to think about what I'm saying. Don't. I'm gonna get to that comment. But prison, right? All right. So boom.
But it is a point, and that don't mean they saying that it actually means we from Africa. It means that whatever that story was, it probably go back to Africa, and we probably mentally fucked up.
Because think about it, in Africa, I didn't see them do some fucked up shit. I didn't see them Africans do some fucked up shit. The self-love.
I didn't see an African suck out his cow ass because he was constipated.
All right, I'm not gonna say self-love. Or she wants to add self-love.
Some Africans suck cow ass
to title,
unconstipate the
right?
cow.
So if that's if we add self-lovers and jackasses, that's 8, right? So outside of those
self-lovers and jackasses,
that's 8. That's 8 things, right?
That's
there.
funny.
You know what I'm saying? Now we still gotta come for the one. Well, that'll put us at 9. For the ones that want to be there, but
okay. So matter of fact, some of these it probably the one you ain't nobody say the one you wanted.
No, we just got. I just said it.
Oh, okay.
I just said it. The ones that want to be there for the kids,
all right.
But the mama be on that. Oh no, you know what I'm saying? Type shit or whatever. That's a percentage, and it's the reason it's effective because it's a big percentage.
You're right.
It's not spoken.
Can you say that again? The mothers that's overzealous about the situation,
whatever it is, because they're not gonna never say exactly what it is.
I know,
but whatever it is,
but no, we gotta
do that shit.
We have to break right. We have to make a certain type of bridge to understand, right?
Right.
We got to. So we gotta like what's the right words to say this shit right now to the mothers that think they had to do things a certain way but didn't. But also made sacrifices in ways that they thought they had to, but they didn't. And it hurted the kids.
My most honest.
Right. What is that bridge?
I think it's pride. It's pride.
Like what's the way to say it? I'm saying like without them feeling like we getting on them, because a lot of times
I don't want to feel like I'm getting on them, because it's
a lot of times they feel like you shouldn't really say too much about it.
It's probably more than pride.
It's the respect of women, right?
Right.
And
it's
we do respect women. Pride.
But I would say that, like you saying, it's just the respect.
But after all them, after 8 things, them 8 things you just named was all us.
Was all us.
And y'all could at least have one.
That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm with you.
Y'all can at least have one. Like, you can't say I'm just.
You know me, silent child. I'm just trying to put it in perspective.
Keep going until at least give me one. Just give me that one.
Yeah, because I never want nobody to think that we're attacking.
I thought we were talking about the ones who choose not to be there for no reason. All right, we're gonna get back to that. See what I'm saying? We can't never have that conversation.
No, it's all good, Peppy. No,
but I feel what you're saying. But I understand. We is talking about the ones that don't want to be there.
No. It is all good, Pepe, because that's what it is, right? I mean, that was one of the answers that we were looking for.
Right.
So it went with what Chop was actually talking about. It goes with the conversation, right? Let's all put it on the forefront of what actually happened, put
and
that
what we
factor
actually
in.
talking
It's,
about.
you
Like,
know,
it's not that it's not, and I understand what she's saying too, because we was talking about that, but it's still a factor because it's a lot of men that I talk to too that want to be there and they can't be there. You know what I'm saying? Because
you kind of flashback right quick. You kind of
yeah,
like, hold
you know
up,
what I'm
wait.
saying? Like, nah, y'all can't just, you know, not saying that all men is not.
Section 8 still ain't fair for men. I still agree with that.
It's not. I mean, all the shit not fair. Even the child support thing not fair. All that shit. If we gonna talk about the whole situation, you know what I'm saying? Like all that shit.
Don't even get on that child support.
That's what I'm saying. Like all that shit not
now
fair.
you automatically you flipping that.
But I'm just saying, if we go in that,
because you know most niggas ain't shit on that. Rather the niggas who actually going through the paperwork and
niggas
be finding out
that shit. Niggas ain't paying.
Yeah, you gonna lose on that one.
They not calling. They not going to basketball games. They not.
That nigga ain't following no paperwork.
Them niggas ain't. They don't know
that
nothing.
Nigga going to work.
They don't know birthdays.
No, that nigga know he had a baby. That nigga know he had a baby though. Goof ass.
Niggas be fucked up.
It's your goof.
Bro, like I can see, bro.
That is
fucked up.
That's a little hardcore. Not for
Son,
nothing.
I know niggas right now that take care of
nothing.
2 other kids that's not his kids.
Oh,
and don't
skin
take
him and
care
rank
of the
and
one
dink.
that is his kid.
Skin him and rank and dink and do.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying no name, but it's them type of niggas out there. For Pepe PG, I know them type of niggas too. Facts. Like that shit does exist.
Type of shit,
it's not that it doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It does.
Now this was a historical thing
weird,
too,
though.
right? This is passed down.
That's
That's
weird,
why
bro.
this fuck shit is even able to happen. Excuse my blunt talk. That's why it's even able to happen right now, child. Because of the pattern of men not doing that at that time, but it was supposed to.
I can't see you. I can't
go for the old kid though. I think a lot of men did go for the old
lie,
kid.
dog. Like all right. Let's say if we go biblical, and let's say if we go African, right? If we go,
a lot of men could have took care of their kids. I think they thought it was gonna be more than what they actually thought.
To
they
what
had
Pepe
to deal
PJ
with the
was
people.
saying, right? So if we do African, right?
You heard me, Pete?
What age do the Africans believe you old enough to get on your own?
Now they got different tribes. You know, that's that's Africa, though. Africa not a country. That motherfucker a continent, dog.
But I'm just saying,
people believe in all type of
what
shit.
age they believe that you?
Give me a.
I'm thinking.
Give me a
early.
Kenya or
I'm
something.
thinking early.
You got to give me a country.
I'm not. I can't really. I don't really.
But that's what I'm saying. You can't do that, and that's
I'm
why
going off the Bible.
That's why I don't like why people, say
I'm going
Africa,
off the Bible because I knew they
period.
had kings.
Because Africa is a continent.
It is, bro.
Yeah, it's not a country. It's
not a country. There is a country named Afrikaans in Africa.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can believe that. Yeah.
They do have Afrikaans. It's spelled
African.
16.
Because a lot of stuff
I guess
happen.
he's saying that's how many.
Well, we got to put stuff in perspective too.
I don't know.
16? What that is?
I'm guessing that's how many numbers I done got to. I was up to 9. So I got.
That was a good one.
We at
16. Already at 16. On the real. Damn.
But niggas fucked up. I cannot say that we not. But when you think about it, all right, let's just be honest. If niggas fix all 16s of them shits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now what?
Matter of fact, I think actually it would look like World War VII, because I don't think the media and the news and the people who's the political people who actually, invest money in bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
If ain't no bullshit going on, they not winning.
Now I can give y'all a statistic.
So they gonna start something.
A statistic. right here.
People gonna start.
I could think about 5 dudes I played basketball with in elementary school that I know to this day. None of them with their first baby mamas, but they got their kids. And that's just from one section.
No marriages.
No marriages.
But they got the kids. Like, I don't even know who the baby mamas is type shit. Because they got the kids. That's good though. That's breaking the stereotype.
I ain't gonna say
that's
good.
Not good, bro, because the mama need to be there, though. I'm not gonna never say that, bro. The mama need to
I'm with you, though, but I'm not gonna say good. I'm gonna say
for the predominant
people
who do fucked up shit, but the whole stereotype of that, all men ain't shit, don't fall to a dude.
It doesn't, but look, it's a social standard too, P. And I'm gonna chunk it up to that. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it's a social standard, and sometimes these things.
With your questions, all right. She said the African men leave the home at 16.
Oh, all right.
They leave.
All right, got you.
Now, don't get me wrong.
Rika say I'm dead.
Now look.
Say, look, just follow. Rika, look, just follow. I'm telling you, look, all this gonna make sense. Watch, I'm telling you. It just take us a little minute to get it out. We from New Orleans. We underwater. Look, we under sea level.
Some of them are from the continent of Africa. Some of them actually are.
Thank you, Chop. Let's not be ignorant.
We're not gonna be ignorant about the situation.
No, ignorant. Ignorant.
We're not gonna be ignorant about the situation because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So, but at the end of the day, because there are some people that I believe, you know what I'm saying? That I believe in America, like what's this nigga name, man? Fuck.
Which one, Bush?
No, man, this bullet head nigga, man. What's this nigga name?
Reagan?
Man? What's the movie I'm thinking? All right, The Wood. The bald head nigga, the black nigga, man.
The bald head?
Tay Diggs?
Not Tay Diggs, but let's just say Tay Diggs, right? Tay Diggs.
Oh, you talking about that little muscle, not muscle.
The bald head nigga, Slim.
Slim. From Tyler Perry shit. Huh?
Slim. Yeah, from Tyler Perry shit. That nigga's an African. That nigga is an African, son.
No, Africans like that, man.
Franklin from fucking Snowfall. That nigga's an African.
Look, via UK.
Viola Davis.
Via UK.
She is an African.
Via UK. Bro, they get all these people from the United Kingdom and all that shit.
I'm just keeping it a buck.
Come over here and play nigga roles.
P-Dot, you might have
American
African
roles,
in your shit. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't lying.
Real shit, bro.
Shit.
I'm just saying, bro. But
I know that
I know for a fact that a lot of people that still in the Americas to this day are descendants of American Indians, native to America too. I know that for a fact. You see what I'm saying? And the reason I can say that is because I did my ancestry. You hear me? My last name is Bro. Plus my daddy, but I know that my daddy real last name is Gray too. So I did the ancestry on that too. Nobody was slaves all the way up to the 1600s. Nobody got on those ships. Nobody came from a different country. We are from the furthest is North Carolina. The Carolinas is the furthest my bloodline go. The furthest this way to the left.
That's hard, homie.
It's Louisiana. That's the
hard,
furthest,
homie.
That's the furthest my bloodline go.
That's hard right there.
You see what I'm saying? And that's after searching both names because
I respect
I had to search all the names. Bro, Joseph, Carol, Duranda, Every last one of them.
Put them on blast.
I had to find out because that's how you find out, right?
Facts.
Della
follow
Force,
that line
because Della Force was
just like money. It's just like money.
Follow the line.
You follow the line.
I didn't see no Africa.
Yeah. Your family like money. Your family is
That's
money.
That's all I'm saying.
It's called heritage.
It's another thing.
Inheritance.
Pepe PJ, can you answer this question for me and everybody in the chat? Who, grandma, auntie, or mom make fufu?
We back on that one again.
Hell yeah, bro. I'm just saying, what African traditional foods do we eat? Because the Chinese people still eat the Chinese shit that they eat in China, right?
Ooh, they just put an American spin on it.
People, when they come
just
down,
start
they
deep frying
shit, right?
Yep, they just
when
start
the Haitians
deep frying.
come down, right? Oh, look at this pussy bitch in here.
Yeah, please get that out of here. Thank you, man. Get that book. That mean we rolling, y'all. Excuse.
The Haitians, they do the same thing, right? The Jamaicans do the same thing too, right? In your city, you can find Jamaican food, Haitian food, Chinese food, fucking Thai food.
Keep going, home.
Mandarin, Mediterranean.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ethiopian.
I just found that out. I didn't even know they sold Ethiopian.
So why your
What
people?
you mean?
Why your family?
Why they eat gumbo? I didn't know.
Why they eat gumbo and jambalaya?
I have to season it, but I don't
Come
know
on,
what
man. I don't want to hear that shit.
That actually.
Oh, this for auto.
Ethiopian
Oh,
food.
this for audio.
We supposed to be talking
bro,
about some other
we
shit.
broadcast
2 hours. We
Pete,
broadcast.
we broadcasting. Oh, this for audio.
broadcast
Bro.
a lot, but I like.
I'm just going along with the conversation. I know what I'm talking about. My niggas know I know what I'm talking about. I don't have to
interact with the guests. I love that. I love the interaction.
Pepe PJ, I love that.
Yeah, man. We could. I got questions. I need answers.
You braver than a lot of people.
I'm trying to see
Pepe
where the
PJ is
brave.
Pepe PJ is one of the bravest ones I've seen in the
got
chat
the
so far.
Fufu? Who make the fish okra gumbo with the the okra stew?
Come on, y'all.
With the fish in it.
Look, give them Chop, give them a chance because remember they behind us a lot. Like
all right. I'm still asking the same question. Let me see.
Yeah, give them a little.
Bad,
give them a little. No, you good. I'll just let you know.
Excited, right?
No, I'll just let you know. But that's how it works. No, this how this work though. You know what I'm saying? It's just look, our conversation is more important than when that come in. Once that come in, we could give them a break so we could just have our little conversations on the side.
And please, I'm sorry.
No, you good.
And please don't come with that fucking Egyptian shit either, because I'm sorry, I don't mean to say it like that, but don't do that.
On the road, look.
Don't do that because you know that majority of that shit originate in these lands, but
hold on.
We not
see. That's why I say, Chop, don't go. If you ain't ready to break all that down right now, Brad, you can't do that. I be telling you.
I was about to break it down right
No,
quick.
you can't.
I was just gonna see something.
Brad, you cannot bunch that much information in 30 minutes. Think about it.
The Sphinx head, look that up. It's in Mexico. It's connected to America. Just look that up. That'll point you in the right direction. Boom. See what I did?
Yeah. All right. But you see what I'm saying, though,
yeah.
Right? Damn, son. Yeah. Let them breathe, though. They all right.
Yeah.
Let them have their point of view.
This segment. You good?
You can roll on.
All right,
baby.
yeah, I'm with this good.
Let's roll on, baby.
I got my.
Let's roll on.
Y'all good? That was for us. I pulled
That's
me
for
up.
you, player.
A four.
Do your thing.
I'm good.
Let's roll on, people. Then we
what's
about
the
to
answer
roll
to
on,
the trivia question?
What's the
damn? I still ain't getting no fufu answer yet. I mean, damn. Who ain't? I mean, who got the answer?
No, look, that's the she gave you a question, I guess, saying.
I think they asked.
I don't make it neither. I don't, I don't know neither.
I don't know. I don't.
Look, they're going along with you.
Shit, I hope you is, because I'm looking. I won't go sit by somebody's grandma's house.
Saying that is the trivia question.
I'm trying to find it out, bro. Like, nah.
Obviously, Pepe is American too.
You see what I'm saying? She got to, bro.
Let me see. Wait, I want to know too.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Because we make gumbo.
We making gumbo.
Oh, all right.
And we ain't eating with our hands either. Huh?
That ain't the original question.
You eat with your hands?
The original question I think they talking about is what age do African men say their child old enough to leave the home?
No, she said it was 16.
Well, she said it was 16, but I say that's different tribes.
I think they got it in certain cultures over in Africa.
Okay.
Where once you make 12.
Go ahead, Pete. Thank you. Go ahead.
You old enough.
No, go ahead.
You go through the little tribal rituals and all that.
No.
Once you make it through the tribal ritual, then you are
This what Pepe won't
classified
hear.
as a man. You have the right to go live on your own, but you must be able to provide for yourself too.
Right.
Okay, keep going.
Now,
Be able to hunt, fish.
Keep going.
You gotta be able to provide.
Build your shelter. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Thanks.
Now think, if you're supposed to be able to survive for yourself and you decide to take on a woman, the certain cultures believe that when the girl have her first cycle, she's eligible to be.
Oh, keep going. No, because Pepe didn't think you was gonna say that neither.
Go ahead.
So they marry her off to an older man.
Sure do.
Please
don't stop him.
I'm not married.
Let him go, because this what Pepe wanted to hear.
Meaning what they do what?
No, look, Pete.
I wanted
don't stop it.
Marry off.
No, look, because they old. Listen, son, let him go, please. Let him go.
Nah, as long as that man that they marry her off to pay them whatever the amount is.
Oh Lord, now she's talking about the white flower. But go ahead. Go ahead with what you was doing. Don't worry about the white flower.
Go ahead, Pete.
Listen,
keep going, bro.
The theory. He takes her on as his bride. He breaks her virginity. He is her to do what he wishes, which is you take care of my house while he go work. Whenever he ready for you,
don't get quiet.
Get loud.
Right. Say no, you don't have to get loud. But I get what you're saying. It's bad.
In most cultures, if they marrying girls off as young as 8,
ooh, they doing what?
16,
say that one more time.
They marrying
say that one more time, Pete.
Wait.
They marrying them off, Pepe.
What's the name of the movie?
Look, these African tribes are marrying them off as young as what?
8. I heard you, Pete. 8.
All right, Pepe. So we got to be careful what we wish for.
That is a fact.
Pepe, we got to be careful what we wish for.
You got to be careful what you wish for.
8?
Yeah. Since we worry about what the man becomes, that if that was the question, if that was the, you know what I'm saying, the trivia
we back to
that
the gender
we were talking about.
We back to the gender thing. No, I'm glad I got the phone. We be back to the gender thing now.
Because, and you know, but we could see in the chat too, you know what I'm saying? We could see in the chat if that was that, you know what I'm saying? Because that was a good, you know, excuse me, y'all, a good observation, right? That was a good observation on if that was what she was actually talking about, or whoever that is talking about. Because, yeah, man, it's crazy because we have to put all that into perspective. Like I said earlier, bro, it's not just a country, it's a continent, Nick. It's a whole aura of eras that's in an era.
And if you can't trace your
shout out to my people from Atlanta and St. Louis.
If you can't trace your
bro, you cannot, bro. You know how many people done confiscated and consequenced and colonized.
I asked a question about if a little boy should have that big ass flower shirt on.
Oh, the flower thing. Yeah. She talking. All right. She talking about
the gender.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just saying.
All right. See how far it's behind, no chap? You see that?
It depends on what kind of shirt it is.
Yeah. But you see how far the chat behind on the thing?
Yeah, it might be Cocoa Melon or something.
Because we talk ahead of them. So
yeah. But
definitely, people. I appreciate it though. I appreciate that comeback.
I just don't think
that opened up a whole nother conversation. They probably like, well, damn, it done got deep on a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, we did. But my bad. But my bad.
Hey, what the fuck I'm talking about?
I just.
But that's how we go. We always ready. We always got the trick. We always got the 6 shoes ready.
Ain't nobody about to fucking put no flowers on my baby boy. Man.
We always ready, bro. We always ready. You know,
that's no flowers.
As soon as you mentioned that, I was like, nah,
football, basketball.
Nah. I done seen some T-shirts,
blue,
and these niggas thought it was the hardest T-shirts alive with the red roses across them.
You know, because people say shit like,
I done seen the red roses go across the top and all that.
You might be gay too, because you fucking man, don't try
shit,
to
Rich, bro. Where you at, Rich?
Remember,
bro? I don't hear you in the conversation.
You can't remember if by the definition of what they're going by now with that, if there's no such thing as the gender, that's your choice to identify your child as non-gender or not.
Right.
That is
but
not
how
what they say.
I'm supposed to know that.
Remember, it all comes down to choice.
I'm supposed to know that.
So
they walk
I
around
can't infringe on your right, and you can't infringe on mine.
So I'm able, I'm able to market. So I'm able to market and promote
as you wish.
So they got a chain on.
But that don't necessarily mean I have to buy that.
So listen,
You're right. You don't have to buy it.
So
I dress my child how
the fuck am I supposed to know?
Mm-hmm.
You not talking about you. Let me just point at somebody else. Like there's nobody sitting over there, right? But this person, that's a man, not none of y'all. This whoever that is that's not sitting right there is a man.
As a man,
he walks in the store.
Yeah, as
you know
a man.
What I'm saying? But he wants to identify as a woman. But when he walk in the store, you see a man, white chicks, like you see that. So are you supposed to say,
good evening, sir, good evening,
sir, or are you supposed to say, man? Silent took a shot when I said that. Ha ha! Let's go.
Now, here's the good thing about that.
Come on, answer that shit, P. Dot.
You don't have to say sir or ma'am.
You just say what?
Good evening. Somebody like that walk into my building, my store, like you said, and say good evening. Good evening. I don't even have to identify you as a motherfucking thing. Pardon my blunt talk. I don't have to identify you as nothing, right? Good evening.
Right. You're right. I agree.
I don't. At this point, I don't know how you want to be addressed.
Facts. You're right.
So just a straight up good evening. How you doing?
Okay. I could agree with you. I can't debate that at all. I cannot debate that. That's how you just start looking at it.
But look, this is how you avoid controversy.
That's how you
choose not to identify either way. Good evening.
Right.
How you doing? You having a good night so far? I'm not asking sir or ma'am at that point. Because I don't know how you want to be addressed. Right. You're confusing me.
You're damn sure confused.
What if I look up and just
I know what you are by looking at you, but I don't know how you want to be addressed.
But what if you, like Shada said, what if you just look up and be like, oh man, my bad, sir. I mean, ma'am.
You don't see nothing. You just identify what happened in your eyes.
You do, sir. You do slip up.
No, ain't no slip. How am I slipping up? I saw what I saw in my eyes, Pete. Ain't no eyes. I slipped up. No, they slipped up.
No, I'm just saying.
You ain't getting away with that bullshit you trying to show me. I saw the man in you. The fuck, man? That's what I'm trying. Bruh, you can't do that to people, bruh, and expect people to just try to gloss that shit over in the back of their eye like they thought, bro. If you thought you looking like a woman to me, you was a motherfucking lie. You not fooling my eyes, dog. When I looked up, I was in my phone, bro. I was playing pool, and I looked up.
That's an honest mistake. Now, what I'm saying is too, with the kids. They too young for that.
Way too young.
So how they supposed to identify that?
Come on, man.
Wait, say that again.
But see,
how are they supposed to identify that? How they supposed to identify that? Especially when you gotta, especially when, excuse me, child, especially when you have a representative of both sexes and what they're supposed to look like, and this motherfucker doing both of them, and the child see that.
9 out of 10, if they got both sexes in the house, they're not gonna be gay. But I'm saying that's kind of fact.
It ain't about being gay. They could be cross dressing. I don't give a shit.
We could do the statistics on that.
It's confusing to a child when they have a difference between what a woman should look like and what a man should look like.
Or lesbian or whatever the fuck. You heard me? The child 9 out of 10 wind up having, because you preaching different shit in your household. You see what I'm saying? You ain't telling them kids, oh no, you can't put that flower shirt on, boy. You let them go out there. Then when they go get teased, because the other kids gonna tell him he got this pink ass.
Shout out to Charlie. She took her son to the damn to the girls thing. He liked to wear little blind ribbon wigs.
Oh man, we not. You know what's your topic?
Charlize.
I don't know, bro.
The actor lady.
We is going
who
to
plays Snow White and all that. Yeah,
I mean, I see a blunt talk topic.
I think so. She got a little black son that she had bought.
She bought his black son.
Yeah, and she dressed him up like a boy. He wear the little ballet shoes and everything, like he in Disney.
Be ain't that
pitiful?
So he all the way. Yeah, she take him to the store. She take him to the girls' stores. That's what I'm saying. That's indoctrinating. No? You know what that is? That's indoctrinating. That shit damn like a coat, man.
Jesus was the name of the slave ship that brought
you indoctrinating black
that
kids.
brought the Africans to America.
You know how powerful? No, you're right. No, look, no, child, for real, son. You know how empowering it is to control a black man, son.
Yeah, I know.
But look at when they catch him.
Now think about it as an old. Think about it as an old ass white man.
They don't want.
How controlling that is that for you, as an old ass racist white man?
That's too controlling.
To control the toughest, strongest black man in the world.
That'll make you feel like you the man. That's why they walk out there with their chest out until they get their shit touched in.
No, that's why they feel like when the strongest, toughest black man say something about something, he shouldn't be out of character because he's my robot. He knows I pay him. So why is he even having something to say? Right? That's like you, my partner, and I think you getting out of line, but I know you have a right to speak up for yourself. But but I'm gonna make it seem like you shouldn't have never said nothing.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying, Chuck? But money controls a lot of shit too, and motherfuckers don't want to talk about that.
That ain't loyalty. That's pussy shit.
Yeah,
man.
And
that's big money.
Come on, man.
That is not loyalty.
Because guess what? You got motherfuckers out here that's hold up, scroll down a little, scroll up a little bit, because they showing a little bullshit. Just scroll it a little bit because people doing this type of stuff, y'all. No, the other way, chap. My bad. I'm sorry. The other way. People doing this type of stuff, y'all. Go ahead, play it, y'all. Just play it, y'all. Just play the video. You was good, bro. You good? Yeah, just play the video, bro.
Boston police now confirming
they're doing this type of stuff. Why they
remains were discovered in a South Boston apartment.
Somebody doing this shit.
Searching that spot over the last 24 hours after someone found what appears to be the remains of an infant or a fetus. We want to get right to WBZ's Christina Hager live in South Boston. Christina, we understand police just left that scene a few minutes ago.
That's right, Lisa. The Boston Police crime scene response vehicle was parked here all day, and detectives seem to be focused on the second floor of this building. I-Team sources, WBZ I-Team sources telling us it is unclear how long these human remains had been in this building. It's the second time the medical examiner's vehicle has been to this address.
We're going to play it again, Chuck.
Since police first announced the discovery of fetal or infant remains in a freezer Thursday night.
And a what?
Yeah, scary.
Please step back.
South Boston neighbors disturbed to see detectives back here in the morning with a search warrant. later bringing in 2 more containers. Police saying they found additional human remains.
Disgust. I mean, it's horrible. I mean, I don't understand how anybody can do that to any child or any baby at any stage in their life, and just give you a cold. You can't understand or rationalize something like that.
Medical examiner staff brought out 2 mid-sized containers. This and another larger one
like a
draped in a
whole
cloth.
baby in there.
I never really think twice almost because I feel so safe, and then something like this happens and it kind of sets you back to reality of what life can be.
Brown bags full of evidence as families walk by. This police scene looking more complex and more disturbing as time goes on.
I just can't imagine what actually happened to have something like that.
We ain't worrying about your imagination.
Find out what happened.
I ain't see him fucking
Cut it
interview
right
a
quick,
black
Chop.
person.
We're gonna start it over, Chop.
What
Cut
a
it
black
right quick.
people at?
Thank you. Cut it right quick, bro. We gonna start it and just start it over and pause it, bro. Look, guess what? We about to talk about that right now. Look.
Oh, hold up.
Freezer. We gonna start with that. The babies was found in the freezer. Talk to me. Check. My partners was them. Y'all go from there. Cause we just talked about something like this last week. A lot of people got caught for
I got several things
harvesting baby parts, right?
Right.
Around this same area, right? This was in Boston. This is up north, B.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, Chad.
Fucking Patriots town. This is where they spilled the tea at.
Infants in the freezer, bro.
Man.
We can start there.
Yeah, that's sick as fuck, son.
Yeah, you could, like I say, you can start it over and we
Yeah,
can play it again. But I want
just-
to hear y'all just start with the freezer part. Baby infant parts in the freezer, man.
Nah, wait, time
First and
out.
foremost,
I have
you
to
had
go
access
back
to
and
that
watch
building.
what I missed. Yeah, you do, Rick. You do, because it was
That's
some
the first
shit
thing.
going on.
You start thinking
We
about
was
who had
interacting
access
with
and time
Pepe
to that
PJ.
building.
He, she.
You
him,
might as well stay in
whatever.
though, Rick. Just stay in right quick, man. Just stay in for your dog right quick and go back and hit it.
Boston police now confirming to WBZ that more human remains were discovered in a South Boston apartment.
They have been searching.
All right,
Look at
now
this.
wait,
Look
time
what happened.
out before we go forward. Y'all remember we was talking about the lady whose name they refused to say, who cured AIDS and cancer with the umbilical cord blood from the umbilical cord blood bank.
Right.
Okay.
Oh.
Just saying. Because
What? Okay, so let me ask. No. So let me ask him a question then. Chop, let me ask you. What can possibly be existing on this earth with us that they need to do and go to the extremes that they going to exist, my nigga?
them bitches is they extinct. They extincting. They like they.
What is
dying off.
what you talk? What are you talking about?
White people.
Because I don't need to eat a baby leg.
Yeah, white people is trying to eat our ass so they can stay alive. That's just the is what it is.
Say, bro, I ain't got a
We
free.
was talking about that shit with the man who was sitting at the table with the women, and he was telling them. He told them. He said this shit. We got it on. I don't know what episode it is, but it's one of the episodes. He said the shit on there.
The boy said, "Yeah, we gotta have us some of that." What?
Everything made sense. It all come to full circle. What we talking about. This is a part of our podcast, y'all. This is what I be talking about. I didn't look that up thinking of Chop old what you call it that he was talking about back then. You see what I'm saying?
Right. That do kind of sound like.
I told y'all where I got this from.
All right.
Yeah, we did an episode on that. We did.
You just did it last week.
Yeah, we did, bro.
The rabbi just got caught for this.
Rabbi just got caught for this shit, bro. Real shit. It's somebody, and you know what's crazy? Because I'm glad
in Boston.
I'm glad you did
the Boston Bean.
I'm glad you brought up.
It's one of the most racist.
I'm glad you brought up Ernst Face.
Okay, go ahead.
Because
bro.
soon as
I'm gonna come back to that one.
When Ernst Face left out, Ernst
Put in the
Face
chat,
said,
y'all. Holler at us, man.
Ernst Face said that he was gonna be taking them people out. He said that. And it's been happening since. That nigga ain't even in office no more. And them niggas still getting caught.
Acting a donkey. Like we used to sit back in the Jeep. Them niggas still acting a donkey.
Okay.
Ain't nothing stop, won't stop. Like Pete Diddy. Yo, don't realize, bro, this is a script, bro. Until people really do what they supposed to do, it's not going to change. As long as people think that it's supposed to happen the way it's happening, let's speak.
It don't go that way.
Look, I know this gonna hurt. I'm sorry.
No,
I gotta say this. This is blunt talk. I'm gonna say it soft. When you abort your baby, this is what happens.
Somebody won't barbecue that motherfucker.
Because when your baby dies, you have an option to take your baby and have
somebody won't barbecue his ass. Somebody.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, when you have an abortion, when you won't have an abortion, this is what the fuck happens right here. They put your baby in a fucking freezer and suck out all the fucking minerals and shit that they could use for their damn self. That's what happens. It's people that then lost fucking kids. I was just saying that shit earlier. Me and Solid was talking about that shit. But babies being the NICU unit and shit, that's some sad shit, bro. And motherfuckers out here won't have abortions and shit. And they put your baby in the freezer.
Get the shit off. Get your shit off. Because a lot of them don't watch Hell's Kitchen. Who watch Hell's Kitchen? Who watch Hell's Kitchen? Tell me how that motherfucking meat look when they bring that shit to them fucking people. And you tell me them motherfuckers don't eat human flesh. Chop, I got a video I sent you around. Can you please put that short on, around? Please. When this come up, put that short on, bruh, for them. Because people don't understand how far this actually goes. They have people out here that actually exist that likes human flesh.
They damn sure don't want to hear that.
Let's talk about that.
It's your boy name.
And guess what? A lot of y'all that is.
Oh, that might get us fucked up.
That
might get us fucked up, bro. Hell's Kitchen, man.
And it's not, look, I ain't got it. It's not a Hell's Kitchen thing. It's a little short.
I'm gonna play it.
It's not Hell's Kitchen. I just brought up Hell's Kitchen because I know a lot of people watch Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about Hell's Kitchen. You see what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of times they say, oh, that meat wasn't supposed to be the way it was. And they cut that motherfucker and be like, oh, it's just right. That motherfucker be red as a motherfucker. Probably having blood coming out that motherfucker. But like, damn, that's how you wanted it? You gonna let me go off of that raw ass shit? But that's how they, it makes sense, but it's not supposed to make sense to a person who knows. Who trying to make sense out of cooking. But what they gotta realize, who you cooking for.
True.
Like I said, it's not the plate, it's the playbook.
You got to drop down.
Who you cooking the meat for, Pete?
The motherfucking
YT.
I don't know. Whoever like they meat like that, bro, something wrong with them. I don't know
that many people in my.
Bro, some of them black too. Some of them, some
like
of them, them came up with
that might be found in this amazing sausage that you made for us today.
Yeah, the majority is not us. I'm gonna see that.
Fish liver.
Yeah, the majority is not us, but I'm not even even
or
thinking
shark?
about what they're thinking about. Like, dude, I wasn't even ready to eat.
The
meat
furthest
like
I go
that.
is medium well.
just-
If it ain't well
Nah,
done, medium well.
I ain't even
fish
trying to
liver,
go that
human
far,
flesh,
that I
or
don't want
shark?
to see no blood in it.
Ain't no blood in no medium
I don't
well.
want no fucking blood. Please.
Yeah, no blood. Exactly. That's me. That's my
And
mind.
look, my thing is, you go to. I told the lady
All right,
one
Joe?
day at the restaurant, I said, "Man,
Fish
how-
Yeah, that's the one right here.
Shark.
Yep. You might have to play it
Two,
back.
what do you think it's going to be?
Shark too.
Y'all check
Shark?
this out,
The
dude.
liver is like too obvious, and I don't think it's human flesh, so I think it's shark.
Chef Keith, can you tell us what is the secret ingredient in this dish?
Y'all, you might have to play it back.
Yes, I'm
Shout
afraid
out,
you're both
shout
wrong.
out to the
It is
people,
human
man.
flesh.
Appreciate y'all patience, man. Appreciate y'all coming through with us.
Oh.
We trying to find out how it works. Chop, don't do it. Don't spoil it for us. Chop.
Amazing sausage that you made for us today.
The three secret
Damn.
ingredients that might be found in the sausage:
All right,
fish
fuck.
liver.
We gonna bring it back, though, y'all.
The
Look,
three
check this
secret
out.
ingredients.
You heard it?
All right, Chef,
How
can you
the
tell us
fuck
the
you
three
heard
secret
it?
ingredients that might be found in this amazing sausage that you made for us today?
The three secret
Look, play it
ingredients
again,
that might
y'all.
be found
Look,
in
this
the
is what we
sausage:
talking about. Look,
fish
watch
liver,
this.
human flesh, or shark.
Is it human flesh or shark?
All right.
Fish liver too.
Is this it? Are those really the three ingredients?
Yeah, fish liver, human flesh, or shark.
You guys, is this?
Is there a problem?
Is that?
And as I said, there's a stigma surrounding this.
We're good. They gonna clear it. We're good.
All right, Joe. Fish liver.
He said, "Wait, tell him the
Shark?
fuck out."
You can thank you. Just pause.
what do you
Yeah,
think it's gonna
pause it,
be?
Chapman. Say what you
Did
gonna
y'all?
say.
Shark?
So they
Now
could,
listen,
so they could come back to it.
So y'all,
So they could come back to it.
First
Thank
of
you.
all-
Thank you. That's what I want you to. Yeah, put commentary to that shit, nigga.
you not about to sit up there and tell me y'all ain't hear that producer say it's clear. We cleared it. It's clear. He said that shit. He said it in the back.
Shout out to
know-
Rick.
you know
Rich,
you
did you
said
hear
you
this shit? Rick, did you hear this shit?
Time out, bro. Listen, people that's not listening. If I can rewind this shit.
Shark.
The liver is like
PJ.
too obvious, and I don't think it's human flesh.
Hold on, wait. I'm about to restart it. Everybody,
Didi.
please
All right,
be
Chef,
quiet
Did you
and
hear
pay
this?
That might be found
attention.
in this amazing
Listen.
sausage that you made for us today.
Listen.
The three
Nikita,
secret
291.
ingredients that
Did
might
you
be found
hear
in the
this?
sausage:
Look,
fish liver, human flesh,
Look what
or
they're doing
shark.
to your mind. Your favorite show.
All right. Is this it? Are those really the three ingredients?
Yeah, fish liver, human flesh, or shark.
You guys, is this?
Is there a problem?
Is that?
And as I said, there's a stigma surrounding
We're
this.
clear. We're
particular
good. They
protein.
gonna clear it. We're good.
The
All right,
people
Joe.
trying to figure out is you
Fish liver.
serious?
Shark.
Look, I'm dead serious.
Dude, what do you think it's gonna be?
Shark too.
Shark.
The liver is like too obvious, and I don't think it's human flesh, so I think it's shark.
Chef Keith, can you tell us what is the secret ingredient in this dish?
Yes, I'm afraid you're both wrong. It is human flesh.
No.
It's actually
All right, Chef. Can you tell us the
human
three secret ingredients that might be
flesh,
found in this
y'all.
amazing.
So
That nigga said, "What
where
are the ingredients
are we?
that might be found in this amazing dish?"
Amazing dish, Jack. That means I already eat all three of them, correct? Jack, listen to me. That means I eat all three of them, correct? Because I know it's amazing. Right? I'm just.
You right.
You're right, Rick.
You right. You right, bro. I can't.
So
can't debate that.
So
So you eat the
Oh,
fish liver.
oh,
You eat human flesh.
oh.
And you eat the other one. What's the other one?
What, it was squid or some shit?
Then they say squid.
It
Nah,
was a
that's
motherf-
regular.
It was shark,
Shark. That's what it was.
Fish
Shark.
liver.
fish liver,
Yeah.
and the human.
Because you're not really supposed to eat shark meat.
Brown say they amazing.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to eat shark meat.
So you're gonna pick in your head because you don't eat human flesh. You're gonna pick in your fucking head what he was talking about, huh?
But if you know what you're doing, you can get that shark.
That what you gonna do? People, that what y'all gonna do? So y'all just cause y'all don't eat human flesh, y'all gonna pick in y'all fucking head what y'all just heard, right? That what y'all telling me? Or y'all just gonna go by what the fuck this man just said? This man just put somebody's human flesh on a dish
it's
made
amazing.
your ass eat it.
I wish I had the motherfucking. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Oh, soundtracks.
It's amazing.
Can I break it down even more? You want to break it down some more, Ron?
It's amazing.
Ron, do you want to break it down?
Man.
Break it down a little more?
Come on, go ahead. Go ahead.
Human flesh consists of what on a pig?
Damn. It's
damn near the same, especially when you shoot that motherfucker.
So
or doing
amazing.
Combative areas. So just getting a person ready for combat is the same thing as having them to eat the human flesh. A pig in itself is the equivalent of human flesh. That's the closest thing you could get to as human flesh. So why did you just use a pig? They used actual human flesh. And these people ate it, y'all. That's the whole thing they didn't talk about.
And this is what you gotta think about too. This is what you gotta think about too.
Look, they done already ate it.
These people,
nigga, listen, they done already ate it. He's asking, what can you guess that you just ate?
Son, the family take when you die.
Say it again, Pete. What it is?
That's so fucked up.
What they take out?
You done made
when you die,
a human being eat human flesh just now. That is what, y'all?
Sick.
Cannibalism.
Yeah, that is.
When you
what movie just came out, y'all, about cannibalism?
Hannibal.
Bones. They just made a little movie, just came out just now, y'all. Bones and Flesh or some shit like that. It's called Bones and Flesh or some shit like that. Where the person is figuring out that they eat people and they done found somebody they cool with that eat people too. Making what cool, y'all?
Eating people.
Eating people.
Cannibalism.
What was the thing you came with, Chop, about a year, matter of fact, about 7 months ago, about the fucking burger place that was calling they shit human shit, but it's actually real burger, but they calling they shit human names and shit, like you really eating cannibal meat and shit. That's in California.
Extra sick shit.
Fucking horrible.
So is that a part of the brain, y'all? That's what I'm saying. Like look at the manipulation of you actually being comfortable. Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Exactly. You right.
With eating motherfucking real people.
You right.
Look at the play. Go ahead, Pete. Don't talk. Bro, please just say it. Yes.
That's a long stretch for me.
Come on.
You gotta be a crafty motherfucker to kill people just for food.
Why?
How you
come on, let him finish. Go ahead.
The
Keep
digital
going.
footprints, right? The pictures, who they was with. You got a lot of work you gotta cover. Now you gotta be a good hunter.
You don't have to hunt people.
You saying there are people who, well, yeah.
I mean, towns, Pete. Like you could go into, you know how many deserted ghost towns they got? Like you could just go in that bitch, you'd be lost as a motherfucker. Nobody never know where the fuck you at. The fuck we be looking for your ass. How many 600 black women go missing every year? So how can, you know what I'm saying? Like, then that's right in their own neighborhoods. So you think cannibals can't get meat?
You're getting it from somewhere.
They getting it from somewhere. Yeah, they get this shit from somewhere. Cause they eat.
And then, but for those that go along with that, dude, come on.
It's not real. You saying it's not real?
I'm not saying it's not happening because we just sat there and watched.
No, it's right here. Look, it's in Boston. Pete, it's in Boston. Look, it's infants found in the freezer, my boy. Look.
The babies, the human remains.
Nigga, what else would you put a baby in the freezer, Pete?
To preserve it.
To do what?
To preserve it, to cook it later, eat it.
What?
That's my point, bro. You see what I'm saying? So it does exist.
That it does.
You're just talking about the rabbis harvesting these kid parts.
Right.
And it just so happened.
How nobody saw that happen?
Oh, they did. They're not reporting it. This is local news right here. But go ahead.
No, see what I'm saying is like when they go back and see how long the remains been there, right? Judging by time stamp and all this stuff. Who had access to that building? Did you check the building for fingerprints? You see what I'm saying?
It's a rental place
with human remains in it.
It's a 9, I think they say what, 9, 10, 12 resident rental place.
I think they say
it's
9.
like this. Look, see this the house right here. Look, see that big brick house right there?
Yeah.
He was renting the houses out and shit to people. And
So,
this, look, see, they don't want to
think it is
release.
9.
No, they don't want to release the names of
who all had access to the building.
Yeah, P, they not giving us no information, though. That's what I'm saying. This is how far we're getting, and I'm just asking questions on a logical standpoint from Blunt Talk. You see what I'm saying? Like how
somebody know that shit was in there.
Come on, talk to me.
Did you get the call? So who else knew that was in there? Now you got to narrow down who had access to what in that building, because any one of y'all suspect.
Play it right quick, y'all. Play it again right quick.
Play which one?
Just press the play, like I said. You started over.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, start. Yeah. Just play it again for everybody.
Confirming to WBZ that more human remains were discovered in a South Boston apartment.
They have been searching that spot over the last 24 hours after someone found what appears to be the remains of an infant or a fetus. We want to get right to WBZ's Christina Hager live in South Boston. Christina, we understand police just left that scene a few minutes ago.
That's right, Lisa. The Boston Police crime scene response vehicle was
Jeffrey's an organization.
Detectives seem to be focused on the second floor of this building. I-Team sources, WBZ I-Team sources telling us it is unclear how long these human remains had been in this building. It's the second time the medical examiner's vehicle has been to this address on East Broadway since police first announced the discovery of fetal or infant remains in a freezer Thursday night.
It's unsettling. Yeah, scary.
Please step back.
South Boston neighbors disturbed to see detectives back here in the morning.
That's the third time.
Warrant. Later, bringing in 2 more
Thank you,
containers. Police say
That's the
they
third
found
time.
additional human remains.
Look at the residents too, fellas.
It's horrible. I mean, I don't understand how
Let's
anybody
not get
can
it
do that
twisted.
to any child or any baby at any stage in their life, and just, you give you a cold. You can't understand or rationalize something like that.
Medical examiner staff brought out 2 mid-sized containers. This and another larger one draped in a cloth.
Niggas shooting each other
I never
on
really
each
think
other on the
twice
street,
almost,
but a
because
nigga
I
ain't
feel so
got no
safe, and
infant
then
babies in
something
their
like
freezer.
this happens,
Yeah.
and it kind of sets you back to reality of what life can be.
Brown bags full of evidence.
Crime's fit
as
for where they at.
families
Look,
walk by.
look at the residents,
This
y'all.
police scene looking more
Right.
complex and more disturbing as time goes on.
I
That
just can't
stereotype is
imagine
so true.
what
Look at this shit.
actually happened to have something like that
Yeah,
occur.
hopefully they can just find out what happened and get to the bottom of it, and hopefully hold whoever's responsible accountable for whatever happened.
Again, in all, we have seen what appears to be 3 containers
No.
of human remains carried
Thank
out
you,
of this
3.
building.
Dude look kinda
And Boston
sketchy,
police
like
have
he
said they're
knows
hoping
something.
anyone with information will give them a call. In South Boston, Christina Hager, WBZ News.
Christina, thank you.
Now go to the Daily Mail one, Chapman, and we're gonna break down the. We're gonna go through the case, y'all, as much as they didn't allowed us to see. We're gonna go through the case, people.
That's this one right here?
Yeah. They're gonna have it's gonna pop up.
There are more disturbing details. 5 Investigates has learned that the remains found yesterday here in South Boston, well, they were in a box and they were wrapped in tinfoil. Meanwhile, today, Boston detectives working the scene found additional human remains.
Never anything like this. That's for sure.
As investigators work a scene at a South Boston condo, residents in the neighborhood try to comprehend a gruesome discovery.
It seems surreal. Like, why is there?
Was it a business? Was it an
organization? You don't
organization?
hear that every day.
Was
Nor
it
should
running
you.
like
Police
like
first
a chop
responded
shop?
to the East Broadway building yesterday after someone found the remains of a fetus or infant in a freezer. Today, the Office of the Medical Examiner returned after Boston police say investigators discovered additional human remains while working the scene. Draped in a blanket, a box-like item was seen being carried out by ME personnel.
Absolute devastation. You just hope you don't pray for humanity, pray for the family who lost the kid, and really just heart goes out to that child.
Investigators hauled away several items from the building, and now 2 sets of remains from the South Boston home are adding to an already troubling mystery.
You wouldn't think like anything like that would happen, you know, in such a nice town.
It's definitely shocking and scary, and I hope that they figure out what's going on, and if
big thing
whoever
is,
did that
I'm
gets
going back
the
to
repercussions
who
that they should.
other than, especially our
Boston Mayor Michelle Wu
residents
calling this tragic
who
and
really had
disturbing. We'll have
access
her.
Son, that shit sick.
where you was at this time type of shit. Pulling cell phone records, triangulate that data, you know who was well.
The place of the residence is fucking me up, to be honest with you. Where this happened at compared to where it was supposed to happen at, and what was supposed to be going on is baffling.
That ain't happening.
Cause that's a 9-bedroom swapper. That's old people, though. Old people staying there around. First of all, Chop, don't get me started now. You know I ain't fucking lying. That's a 9-bed motherfucking. That was somebody's house.
A 9-bed unit.
It's like a hospice. First of all,
a hostel.
No, like I said, like a hospice. It's an old person setup. It's an old person setup, bro. Ain't no new people standing there, though. Ain't no youngin standing there. That's some old person shit right there.
Yeah.
Facts.
I put money on that, man. I put money on that. Put it in the chat. What y'all think? Do y'all think that was some young people did this shit, or y'all think there was some old people that did this shit?
It definitely was some old people.
And the age gonna play a factor if it's found to be one of them old people.
Why? Give me a good example. Why? Because I got a good example.
The why would be the physical ability to be able to move that without looking like you're struggling.
Ain't have to do nothing. They babies. It's baby parts. How much I gotta move as an old person? What you talking about?
And you know what? We not about to do that.
Ooh, how many pounds of baby weight coming out?
My papa is
playing.
My papa is 80 years old.
You know I'm smarter than the average bear, bro. Don't do me that.
And that
That's
man
10 pounds at the most.
Son,
stop it.
My papa 80 years old.
An old person move that all day.
And he still move workout equipment. Treadmills and weights and shit all day.
Come on, man. I ain't got no sympathy for
no
bullshit, man. I'm talking about real shit, bro. I ain't just bringing this out my ass. I'm telling you. Look at the place. Look at the spot. It's a brick, big ass house.
His late 70s or his late.
That's why they ain't released. They ain't released
80s,
nobody's
bro.
name who did the shit. Pete, think about it. Who did this?
And somebody did it.
What you mean?
What you mean somebody did it?
It's more than somebody. This is a organized situation, brother. That's going on. That's why they ain't release nobody, bro. The same ring which I was just telling you with the 11 suspect. Them niggas had mayors and everything. They ain't release nobody's name, dog.
Right.
That don't sound familiar to you?
Right. That's a fact.
You ain't hear nobody's name. You just heard that they got kids in that motherfucker.
That's it. Human.
And that's local news.
If it
that ain't CNN or none of them. That ain't nothing. Yeah. Infants.
Ain't no way. None of y'all don't know what the fuck going on in here. All matter of fact, all y'all motherfuckers know.
Because why? Because they done caught them in the house and got them in custody to know that they had that in the freezer, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Just think about it. Just think about it without being a broadcaster. Think about it. Think about it without them telling you exactly what happened. Use the rest of your fucking powers to see what actually happened by what they told you, bro. Do that. Right? And I'm talking to the people, really. Do that.
Ain't no way none of y'all didn't know. Oh, I don't know what. Nah.
So that mean what? You have the names, right? You just ain't releasing them.
You just don't want to say nothing.
You know who did what. You saw what you saw when you went in there. You just ain't releasing them. You just saying that that's what happened because why? Because paparazzi was on the ass. Because the news was on the ass about something that happened. The news got a tip, chap. The news got a tip about some old motherfuckers out here holding babies in the freezer.
Right.
See, them people said they won't find out. And you know what them people said? That did the shit? Tell them they could kiss the tip of my dick. Y'all ain't getting no information on that.
Right.
Come on, y'all, put it in there if y'all still rocking with us, man. I'm just saying, like, this is the part. Pepe, where you at? This is the part. This is your part right here. This is who bought this page, you know, this part forward. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it took too long and probably went to sleep on it.
Oh man.
But, hey,
I was about to get it.
But this was the, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Chop, you got the flow, bro.
Yeah, I had dropped my phone, but I'm about to I had this dumbass shit with LeBron.
You just gonna stare at the man? That was just gonna
and what you call it? You know, now we know what LeBron said
that he just dropped his phone. That's why I dropped my phone.
Man, it's good to explain it rather than just
honestly,
because we can see, but they can't see what we talk about, right? So you gotta think about it. Yeah, you gotta think about it like that. What you looking at, they can't understand what you looking at. So if you
can use your imagination,
but you ain't say nothing. You didn't even explain what happened.
All right. So for people that don't know what's going on, it's
that's just that curriculum that we gotta learn. You know, being podcasters.
It's a photo going around about Jerry Jones when he was 14 years old, being at a hate crime, basically. Or whatever. So LeBron James was in his interview.
Yeah, I'm about to roll up something on there.
And when he was in his interview, he was basically saying that why y'all never asked me no questions about the Jerry Jones shit. Like when Kyrie was up on fire, y'all asked me about that shit, but y'all ain't asked me nothing about this Jerry Jones shit with him, you know, being at this hate crime and you know, at 14 years old or whatever. So I never even watched this video. I'm about to play this video and see what they talking about.
Let's get it. Shout out to the people, y'all, for rocking with us.
Absolute must-watch
building. It's almost
on Sunday at Week 13. Field Yates and Marcus Spears here to pick the Mike McDaniel Bulls. We have the 49ers who are
that don't sound like they talking about what I want here. So we're not even about to watch that.
We at the 2 hour and 30. Excuse me, 2 months. Appreciate y'all rocking with us.
Oh, they giving me a bunch
this
of
is Blunt talking. If you went to sleep, watch it on the replay. God damn it, don't make me get ignorant.
I hate when they do that. So, you know, I like taking y'all down my searching. Searching techniques.
Yeah, they be hating.
All right, Chef, can you tell us the 3 secret ingredients that might be found in this amazing sausage that you made for us today?
The 3 secret ingredients that might be found in the sausage are fish.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that
Damn, StreamYard, your video ain't even playing, so I know my video gonna play. You're supposed to be the shit.
High school in 1957, featuring a 14-year-old Jerry Jones, now the Dallas Cowboys owner, among a group of whites.
Oh, look at this shit.
Pete, I ain't never seen that.
Oh, man, that's cold-blooded.
He ain't never seen that. He ain't never
seen that.
Look at Jerry Jones.
But when they say,
look at Jerry,
your old Jerry Jones, and I look and I see that resemblance, yeah, you can't mistake that.
Look at Jerry. I'm glad you said that, Pete.
Let's just pay attention to this picture. These motherfuckers got cameras on these kids. It's like
doing some bullshit. Look, it looks set up.
3, 4.
Look at this. Look, why this guy got glasses on? Look at the shades right here. Who is this guy with the shades on?
Who is this nigga with the cigarette? That's what the fuck I want. He look like Mike Dicker.
That's supposed
why
to be
is the white boy? Why is the white boy laughing? And there's only 2 black people. Look, where all the black people at?
He's stupid.
No, I ain't gonna say he's stupid.
Who's stupid?
Who, Jerry Jones?
No, he laughing because this nigga right here in front of him said some stupid shit.
Oh, all right, yeah, well, yeah,
he had to say some stupid shit that he went along with. Yeah. Look at his face.
I'm just asking, look, Pete, if you really look at the picture, right? Where are all the black?
It's just them 2.
Mm. So you think they scared of the other people?
It's propaganda.
Yes, I think so. That's why I'm with you on that.
Propaganda.
I think it's a setup picture.
No, right, man.
I think that whole picture set up. Yep.
I can't disagree with that.
For some racist shit. Look, I think this whole look at the film shit. Look, that shit look fake. Look at that shit. That shit ain't what is connected to, Pete. Look at the wires. Supposed to be the plugs and shit. And there's only two niggas. So only 2 niggas was trying to go to school that day, Chuck?
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Y'all done started all this ride about 2 niggas going to school that day. That what y'all telling me?
2 people going to school?
Hey, bro. Look. See, look. This shit. Ain't no way. See, the same shit that they got us doing today, they had white people doing back then.
Going to school.
Starting confrontation. Starting shit. Being uncooperative. Being the nuisance. Being the ones that are the problem of everybody getting along.
Tripping.
Nah, that's fucked.
Well, not necessarily tripping.
I know. It's a crazy game, though. If you really look at it from...
You got to be a good player.
It's chess. I'm telling you, these people is a fool, y'all. These people is a fool. See, communism, right? It gives you a chance to have a point of view. Listen to me. So when you a nigga that come from some bullshit that communism helped for white people, why wouldn't you want communism? Because it worked for them, right?
Right.
If you call yourself black.
Right. Sure.
So why wouldn't you want to let communism on your end, huh? Why wouldn't you want to have black pride, black power? Why wouldn't you want to say fuck you white people and get, huh? Why wouldn't that sound good to you?
Hey, guess what? If you think back about a lot, excuse me, y'all. Let me get right quick.
Ooh, you yawning like a mug, like a tip.
Think back
Hey,
to a lot of your old TV shows. Nah.
Give me a good example. Give me a good example.
Look.
Because you say you didn't watch TV. You was outside buffing weights and lifting boofers. Oh, my bad.
That's what he said. He wasn't doing regular shit. He was chasing bitches and lifting weights with boots on.
Nigga P died with Tukey Williams. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, talk.
Come on, Tukey.
So, you think back to a lot of your TV shows. What Archie Bunker used to call George Jefferson when they first met?
Yeah,
you went way back. You got me.
When they first,
you
talking like,
you talking about that racist thing that they did. That was one episode. I mean, but I get what you're saying, though. That was one episode.
But think about it.
You remember how that happened.
When they talk about communism,
a bigot is different from a racist.
From one side.
A bigot is different from a racist.
Oh man, we not gonna get into that.
No, I'm just saying that was the whole thing about the Bunky Archer in the Jefferson thing.
Yeah, he was a bigot.
Jefferson was what? A bigot.
And so was Archie.
That's my
point.
They
both was bigots.
That's my point. It wasn't really about how they actually,
got along. Y'all both just bigots.
They both just fucking bigots, and they just decided to see a
mutual understanding.
Thank you. I don't like you. You don't like me. We don't need to be around each other, and we will prosper more by having this understanding. If our wives want to have something, yeah, we could tolerate each other to be around each other, but that's it.
That's it.
We understand the struggle of this raggedy ass country that's trying to do business with every fucking body else and don't understand that they leave people out because what? It's a motherfucking superiority over racism. Racism come after. They use racism
as a scapegoat.
As a scapegoat for their superiority, bro. It's poor over. You know what I'm saying? I'm not poor over. It's rich over poor. You know what I'm saying? And they use race with that shit. But like, man, if you listen to George Jefferson, man, George Jefferson ain't playing no games. Man, that man say I own a dry cleaner. And I do my business, and I do good business. And if anybody messing with me or trying to get good business and want me to do dry cleaning for them, guess what, bro? I'm doing business with them. I don't give a damn what they is, Yeah, it's good business. So, on that factor of the thing, I think a lot of our people, like Chop had a good point on it. We don't look at that factor of it too. We don't look at the factor of us actually having the power and how to harness it, Like we could all be bigots about something, that's cool on a certain level because it's good jokes. Like my dog, one of my favorite comedians is Red Fox.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't never watched Sanford and Son, you don't know what a bigot is. If you listen to Red Fox, you understand what a bigot is. That's what a bigot is. Red Fox, Archie Bunker, those are bigots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They not racist, bro. They'll go against their own people. Say, what the fuck you talking about? I ain't got I ain't got nothing to do with that bullshit you talking about. Same thing with Archie Bunker. If you tell Archie Bunker about some Ku Klux Klan shit, he gonna be like, what the fuck y'all niggas dressing up for? He gonna have a joke about it. Like I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
You ain't got nothing to do with
because why though, Pete? What I just said earlier, huh, Chop? The communism. Who is superior over who? That's communism. That's the communism, Pete. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's the communism, and it runs through both
as they tried to enter.
It started with whites. Communism started with whites, but it done wind up in our communities. Communism has ran in our communities, Pete. Communism has showed us not to trust our own laws and statutes that we put that white people go and get benefits from.
And that's something else I used to think about.
That shit powerful.
I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga, that shit
powerful.
powerful.
We can't do the same shit they doing because they doing it and ain't nobody telling them.
No, they is doing it.
They doing it.
I just told you why they doing it. See? I just said why they doing it. Because look, it's not no more, it's not 1940 no more. It's not 1930. Well, we don't know it, you know. These it's in 9 it's 20 it ain't 19 nothing no more. Really, to be honest, but it niggas. You see what I'm saying? It's in a whole nother stratosphere right now to the understanding of where we should be, but by these little what we could call them, these little what we could call these little bubbles that we into, that we think that, you know, these people still have a hold on us and all this shit. Like what we can call that, right? These little patches, these little monkeys on our back. I don't know what you
conundrums.
Conundrums.
I like that.
These
word.
little conundrums that we think we have to go through, where, you know, it doesn't exist. It doesn't. You see Jerry Jones, when that shit really existed, that's the real picture. Look at Jerry. That's a real that's really when it existed. And look at this. They back then, y'all. Look at the cameras around that's catching the two Negroes.
We call them Mickey Mouse ears.
Camera here.
Fire.
Camera here. Hey, look. Camera here.
Go back over. Boom.
Camera here. Up. So y'all see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where are the cameras facing? To the two niggas. I don't know if y'all played Where's Waldo in the chat. But yo, if y'all play Where's Waldo, my dog's showing the video right now. It's more than two cameras in that goddamn video right now. And all those cameras is facing on just those two
Negroes
at the time. Thank you, P-Dot.
Enter the school. The
colored.
photo resurfaced last week in a piece out of the Washington Post. When asked about it after the Cowboys' victory on Thanksgiving, Jones said, quote, "That was 65 years ago. I had no idea when I walked up there what I was doing." The photo has since sparked outrage and debate even among celebrities and professional athletes. And now Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott shared his perspective on the controversy.
As I said, I'm here for growth and giving grace and trying to make this world a better place. And that's who I am at my core and all I believe in. And unfortunate things come up from the past pictures and they show that they show how far we've come, but in the same sense, they're a reminder of how
wounds
or just how short of a time that was ago in the same sense. It wasn't that long ago that we were all sitting on different sides and that we weren't together. But as I said, I wouldn't be here if it was still that way. So I believe in grace and change. And those are questions for Jerry and for y'all, honestly, that I don't have quite the answers for.
Say that again, dude.
That man, he answered that shit perfectly.
Right.
That nigga answered that shit perfectly.
Come on, man. It is what it is, though, Chai.
It
is what it is, though, P-Dot.
Otherwise,
after the Lakers defeated the Trailblazers on Wednesday, LeBron James concluded his press conference with a question for reporters. James wondered why he hadn't been asked about
because your ass been in
the
the fight
Cowboys
too.
owner
She done
Jerry
slicked
Jones.
it down.
You can see it there on your screen. It shows Jones and a group of white boys
What happened to the
six
curly
black
look?
students attempting to enter North Little Rock High School, a desegregated school, when
She
he
the one
had
who
been
got on
asked
your
about
dude.
Kyrie Irving. The 1957 photo was a part of a Washington Post story titled "Jerry Jones Helped Transform the NFL, Except When It Comes to Race," and includes an examination of Jones's failure to hire black coaches. Here's LeBron James.
I was wondering why I haven't gotten a question from you guys about the Jerry Jones photo. But when the Kyrie thing was going on, you guys were quick to ask us questions about that.
Okay.
Hold on. And I don't even want you guys to say nothing. When I watched Kyrie talk and he says, I know who I am, but I want to keep the same energy when we're talking about my people and the things that we've been through. And that Jerry Jones photo is one of those moments that our people, Black people, have been through in America. And I feel like as a Black man, as a Black athlete, as someone with power and a platform, when we do something wrong or something that people don't agree with, it's on every single tabloid, every single news coverage. It's on the bottom ticker. It's asked about every single day.
They like
But it
that.
seems like to me that the whole Jerry Jones situation photo, and I know it was years and years ago and we all make mistakes, I get it. But it seemed like it's just been buried under like, oh, it happened. Okay, we just move on. And I was just kind of disappointed that I haven't received that question from you guys. Appreciate it.
That was LeBron last night. Richard, your reaction to
Look
this?
at Kendrick Perkins.
Well, I think it's tough because I
Phone
think some
that.
people, when
Kendrick
they
Perkins
watch
pissed me
that,
off too.
they
I
don't
would like a
understand,
Kendrick Perkins
you
in
see
one moment, but
clips of
Kendrick
LeBron
Perkins
James
pissed me
press
off too. I'm
conferences,
sorry,
but
y'all.
a lot of times for a player of his stature and his platform, he's asked about everything all the time. Did you see this? Or what were your thoughts on this? And even during the shop episode on Thursday Night Football that he has on Amazon, they asked him why he wasn't a Cowboys fan anymore. And it was, he said that he didn't believe in Jerry Jones and the way he had handled some of the stuff during the Kaepernick and the kneeling time. And that was a big moment because that was a lot of news that all of a sudden LeBron James said this and it was on an NFL broadcast for him.
Pause it, son. Pause it, bro. Pause it, please. I don't want him to keep talking, bro. And you guys pause him, bro.
Fuck him, bro. I don't even want to hear what he got to say.
Pause it,
bro. I'm sorry.
No, it's not that what he want to say. I want to hear what your commentary is by him saying that in the piece right now.
He not being honest. Like he just trying to be he trying to be politically correct.
A lot of them do that.
I don't want to hear that shit, man. Like, that's just like I don't even want to hear what. You know what? Let's just see what Stephen A. Smith got to say.
Let's see what Stephen A. Smith. I agree
Jerry
with
Jones
you.
answered more questions about a story published by the Washington Post earlier this week. So the Post published a story with a photo that showed a 14-year-old Jones peering over a crowd of white students as 6 Black teenagers walked up the steps of North Little Rock High School in Arkansas as the school was integrated in 1957. Jones said he was there out of curiosity, not animosity. Here's more from him.
That was 65 years ago, and I had no
But
idea.
you knew that day was gonna come, so why would you go your ass there?
And
what you there for?
It just is a reminder to me of how to improve and do things the right way.
Hey, you can't blame the man for what he supports.
A little context here. The Cowboys are one of 7 teams not to have had a Black head coach and have had 2 Black coordinators since Jones has owned the team, but their highest football executive vice president of player personnel, Will McClay, is Black. Jones has complied with the Rooney Rule in which teams have to interview minority candidates. Jones said his decisions are made for business reasons,
and I'm
not
there to support
race.
people that staff
Stephen A.,
people because I staff
your
people
reaction
too.
to all
So
of
then I
this?
support. Okay, that's Jerry Jones. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay.
I'm pretty pissed off.
So that mean what? He was there to be a racist,
I'm
and what
pissed off,
happened?
but not for reasons that people would think.
Being a racist.
I'm very, very fond of Jerry Jones, and I'm not hiding that from
Who you
anybody.
is?
Is his record perfect? No.
I ain't take you out to Gary.
But I'm pissed
You
off
was
because
there.
he doesn't deserve what just happened.
Intentionally.
He doesn't deserve it. One
Did y'all
report I
fucking hear what this man
Rewind.
just?
I'm sorry, Chop. My bad. I was trying to explain that to Chop.
Bruh.
I was trying to explain that to 3.
That's why. See, this why I can't listen.
No, because this forehead nigga always give me one though. I ain't gonna lie. I be waiting on.
Listen to what this man
Replay
said,
it
bro.
for me, though, dog. Let me see.
Just listen to what he said, bro. Let me see if y'all. This is fucking.
I'm very, very fond of Jerry Jones, and I'm not hiding that
What?
from anybody. Is his record perfect? No. But I'm pissed off because he doesn't deserve what just happened. He doesn't deserve it.
What?
One report, our report said he was 14 years old. Yeah. Another report said he was 15 years old. At minimum, that's 65 years ago. You're going to bring up a picture of Jerry Jones standing at this protest. No question. What was happening is not something that anybody as a black person should be appreciative about. He had 6 students at that particular Northwood.
Just pause. Just pause, because I want to finish here what he's saying. I just want to interject that way they won't, flag the page, and because they're gonna say we ain't doing no commentary to the shit, right? So we're gonna put some commentary to what this motherfucker just said just now.
Dude.
Now, how many times have they bought up the oldest shit ever about a nigga that did anything in any sports league that has affected his job without it having nothing to do with his performance?
Every time. There's a history of that.
There's a goddamn timeline of that, right?
This man a coon, bro.
Did you? This nigga said, because that shit happened that long ago, chap. It shouldn't matter. And so you mean to tell me? All right,
he a coon,
nigga. Look, Paul. I wanted to smoke weed when I was 14, yeah, but I knew I could. I couldn't smoke it. I couldn't do it, but I wanted to.
Nah.
When I had the chance to do it. Well, when I had a chance to do it. When I had a chance to do it at the age that I had the chance to do it, I did it, though. That's like being a racist, bro. When I don't like black people, if I got a chance to show my hatred and show something that I'm into, right? That's what I'm talking. That's why I bought up the weed, right? Because it's something I'm into, P. It's something that I want to do. It's something that if I'm into wrestling, nigga, I don't give a fuck how much you think it ain't real. I'm into the wrestling.
I'm into the wrestling.
Fuck what you talking about.
Like right?
Think about it think about it like that. Don't think about it like, oh, I'm just some white boy that just got into some bullshit. No, this is what he was into.
Right.
He wanted to be there. He was camera ready.
Nigga said they go back to
I just pinpointed on the Where's Waldo motherfucking camera that they had set up with the white boys, looking for 2 white boys to pop up to say that they was not letting them in school. He wanted to be there for that, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Right. You're willing and your participation in the situation, bro.
Yeah. It says a lot.
Okay, so it's not just no runaway, just something that happened, and I just had, I just automatically come to school and I was just hating on some niggas that no, Pete. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is a deliberate thing that happens. So when the nigga do it,
they make a big scene about it. There's always gonna be a big scene when the nigga do something.
Especially when it's money. I don't owe this. He don't deserve this.
Antonio
How
Brown
can I get him out
got
this
a warrant out for his
contract?
arrest
How can
already?
I do this contract? What the fuck is wrong? Like what? You see what I'm saying, Pete? Like what can you possibly do, bruh, to say that, hey, I don't give a fuck about no racism. I don't give a fuck about that. I know I'm a dark-skinned, melanated man, or I'm light melanated man, or whatever. And I have these things that just so happen to just keep happening to me because I'm like this. I talk to my white partners. They don't go through this. Like, yeah, bro, I got my scholarship and got my stuff, and we're good. And I'm good, and, But you, it's like, well, they're trying to see if they want to keep you well, you got to talk to your agent and you trying to figure out like why is the hassle on my end and my fucking person that I'm bunk bitten with in the same fucking thing as my linebacker. Like he's good. He has no What is going on, bro?
So
like,
you're saying he carried more weight than me?
No, in a sense of whatever they looking at it at, but we looking at it like, okay, well, what are y'all looking at?
Right.
Because sometimes we don't want to look at it like it's some racism shit, but what else is left when you don't have nothing else to argue about?
Man, look at that nigga hairline.
Two different people.
You right, Dub, bro. That nigga hairline fucked up.
Man, Dub in the building, we back.
That was trying to desegregate the school.
No one should be okay with it.
Nobody should be okay with that. We understand that. We get all of that. We also understand what we as black people and as black men have to deal with. And by
that's
the way,
like saying I don't blame Dylan White because he got already
racism is alive and well. Bigotry,
he already going. Chop, Dylan White in jail
already.
What I'm saying so I ain't worried about him killing 6 people.
You want to get on Jerry Jones and his track record?
He didn't got his due diligence.
In 2003 or so. You know what? You should have hired.
Thank you.
Dennis Green shouldn't have got an interview on the phone. It should have been an in-person interview.
I'm gonna beat his ass up.
Followed the letter of the rule of the law as it pertained to the Rooney Rule. He wanted Bill Parcells, universally recognized one of the greatest football coaches we've ever seen. It was clear he wanted Bill Parcells. Nobody else was going to have a chance of getting that job. That's what he wants to do. You want to malign him for that? Fine. You want to point out that he's one of 7 black NFL owners that's never hired an African American as a head coach? Fine. Do all of that. Attack him for that. Go ahead. No problem. I see a plethora of African Americans employed by him. I see black players who played for him who rave about this man and what he's done for them on a personal level. But if you want to go by his hiring record when it comes to head coaches,
that's not what we're talking about.
Can't go the executive route because we know it's him. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the president. You want to do everything. And then he's got his children that he leads on as well.
Talk about the picture.
You can't go the executive route. But you want to get on him about the head coaches, fine. But you're going to bring up a photo of him when he was 14, 15 years old. 65 or 66 years ago.
1957.
This is where cancer culture gets into the mix. And you're making an attempt to eradicate him, what he stands for, and all he has done. I will remind you, we've had Senator Robert Byrd, who passed away a few years ago. That was a member of the KKK.
Is he serious?
The Blazers 128-109, who suffered their
Son.
Why they cut?
They cut that off.
Wait.
The Giants.
You want to go into the
Cowboys owner Jerry Jones.
Stephen A. a fool, boy. Him and that hairline. Rich. That boy hairline is the epitome of an inside-outside dome. That's how you peel the top back. You call it a Stephen A. When you ready for that sunshine to come in when you play ball, you pull the Stephen A out. You open everything up. This nigga say,
all right.
You go ahead, Pete. Go ahead. Talk to me, bro. What you think about that, bro?
The ultimate brown noser. You kind of saying what you feel without saying what you feel. And you doing just enough to keep yourself in the good graces with the management or the boss. Right?
Because he did lie too. I don't know if you caught the lies, but he did actually lie too while trying to make his point. And that's the part I don't like.
Twist the story just enough.
Yeah, I don't like when you lie to make your point.
And that don't make sense to lie.
It does if you're trying to make your point.
But it doesn't make sense to lie because it does if you're trying to make your point.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. No, I'm listening to you.
If your point is valid and true,
then there would be no point for you to make a
because
lie.
you're not a garbage ass nigga. Garbage ass nigga that's trying to get away with what his point is going to lie right quick in the midst of it. If you not paying attention and you just listening to that person, you're gonna go along with the lie, dog. Because he had a point. You don't believe that? Okay, that's cool.
It's kind of
no problem.
It's kind of hard.
P, but guess what?
It's kind of hard to believe.
It works every day. Though.
What you mean?
It works every day, though, P. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I don't know, son. No.
You might not fall for it, but it worked every day. This nigga is his job, though. That's what I'm saying. Look, you act like this the first time he done said some bullshit. Huh?
What's on the paper? See what's on the paper.
He don't do that.
He freestyling?
Nigga, Stephen A is the coolest nigga you have ever seen in the atmosphere of priority media.
Sports talk media.
Sports talk media. Yeah, you can see sports talk media. Stephen A is a epitome, bro. He's a priority. He's like a root in what these motherfuckers want to present as sports talk media. Did I say that right, sir?
Perfectly.
Thank you, sir.
But why?
I tried.
Well, no.
I know. No. I'm glad you said why. You want me to ask?
No. No, I don't want to. But I know you're gonna tell me anyway.
No, I'm not, because you said you didn't want it. So trust me, I know how to.
Well, the people still need to know. I might as well hear it too.
I'm glad. I love your honesty on that one, Pete. I like your honesty on that one, though. Because I'm telling you, I'm humbler, if that's a word, than people think, bro. If you ask me for what you want, I'm more of that type of person, you know. If you tell me, if you just let me go, I'm gonna go. But if you say, hey, this is what it is, and that's what, yeah. Stephen A has always and will forever be paid by ESPN.
Until the day he died.
That's a fact.
They own him.
Yeah, he that's his job. He's certified.
His longest tenure slave.
Right. He filled out the contract.
That's the longest tenure slave.
That's why I said what I said.
Yeah, he filled out for the job, right? He filled out the application, right, for the job. And guess what? He has been succeeding in through all realms of the case. So not to just throw too much off, you know what I'm saying?
By now
he does his job well, yo.
North Little Rock High School in 1957.
And guess what? And I'm not gonna be the one to hate on his ass, and I'm not gonna be the one to say that he doing a good job neither.
Fuck that shit. If that had been talking about he 65 years ago, that'd have been a nigga.
They love beats because you know they love to hear your shit, though. You already know, bro.
Yeah.
That sets the blunt talk off.
Let's go.
Shout out to everybody. Building Big Smoke, Shamika, building Big Smoke, Peppy PG, appreciate you coming through and the comments. Big Smoke, DD500, and I think it was what it was Nelly 2 something was in the building. Yeah, Nikita, I'm sorry, Nikita 291 in the building. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all know how we do. Y'all already know how we do. That's why I say if y'all got questions or something, cause we gonna keep ranting. If y'all don't ask nothing, we gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate the love, y'all. Appreciate y'all coming. Y'all know how we do. And this motherfucker Blunto Nola on YouTube. P360 Chop Track in the building. Beat Silent Child. You know what I'm saying? Blunto Nola, man. Y'all people's out on any one of those too. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Breaker Podcasts, and Radio Public. Got stuff ready for y'all all the time.
Damn.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Back. Oh, that's P-Dog.
Let's get it. You know you got to go smoke outside.
It was good.
That we smoke. God damn. Let's go. That's the truth. You gotta go, folks. Fuck that shit.
Well, what is you gonna do with that cigarette?
You just have to. Nicotine. Or that's addiction too. Yeah, see, people don't want to talk about that. Nicotine is addiction.
That's the first one. And how long?
Yo, you're doing good. I'm not shitting on your progress. We just talking about nicotine as an addiction. All right. Yeah.
I caved or not.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. I'm not pinpointing nothing. Shit happens. Guess what? You got me. I think that still really got me.
Appreciate you.
You like that bitch up about 2 hours later.
That's when it started happening. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's when it started happening to me, and I just got nasty. I ain't know I was doing. Appreciate you. Peppy BJ in the building already. Y'all hit that like button. If y'all ain't subscribed, man. Y'all share this to other people too, y'all. For real. Y'all share this to other people. Let other people know y'all be over here, man. Bring y'all people over here and let them know what's happening. I'm telling you. Me and my dogs in here live tonight, man. So y'all got an exclusive, really, to be honest with you. We was in here, you know. All in one building tonight, you know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So y'all got a chance to see that. That's why we was kind of riffing a little bit more than we used to. We appreciate y'all coming through all day. Remember, go on that Anchor, man. We got some stuff on the Anchor. We gonna do some stuff on that Anchor too. Add some more stuff to the show and everything. Y'all be more involved with it, you know. Ask more questions, you know what I'm saying? Come through it, you know, just talk y'all shit, man. I'm telling you. That give us a platform and that give us a springboard to go forward with whatever we're gonna talk about it, We're gonna talk about most of the stuff that the news not talking about. We're gonna talk about the stuff if the news talking about it, we're gonna get more in depth to it. You know what I'm saying? That's what Blunt Talk about, and that's what y'all doing when y'all in the smoke session. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting y'all stuff out, man. Get it out.
Shit.
Smoke that shit. What he say? Like that shit. Smoke that shit. Pass that shit, man. Come on. This is Blunt Talk.
That shit is crazy. Peter, you ain't got nothing?
Final words, fellas? Keep the...
That nigga Peter fuck
leave me alone.
Hey.
Hashtag leave me alone.
Oh, you playing? Come on, man.
You know this.
Hey, come on, man.
No.
See the man over there.
Glad they gave me the transport job, man. Keep up the fight.
That's all you wanted to say?
Yeah.
I on all the topics, bro, the handle thing, I just gotta say that keep capitalizing if you can on those things. With the kids, you gotta pay attention to your kids, bro. And for people that be having abortions, bro, this is why people still not to have those things. Exactly. And what's this man? The LeBron James comment about the Kyrie shit and the Jerry Jones shit. I mean, like he should be on Jerry Jones' ass. He should lose his team. Well, I guess that's too much, but I don't know. I know how it is, though, but it's Jerry Jones, right? So I understand, even though I don't. But go ahead, son.
Yeah, man. We all have our point of views, and that's what the point of Blunt Talk is. Y'all have our thing, and that's what I want the people to do, man. Y'all have your own point of view to do that. We don't all have to agree. That's what. And we still gonna be cool, yeah. You know that, right? If you ain't know that, then yeah, we still gonna be cool. Then that's your point of view. Spit your game, talk your shit, grab your cake, call your click. You know what big said? Nah, ain't. We in the building. Basically, both things run into each other because it has been a problem for a minute. And by this lady speaking up, it only brings more awareness to the problems that have been going on. So more people should be behind this lady, and these people should be indicted, or she should be at least trying to sue them for defamation of character. My thing with just having baby parts and infants in freezers and more than 2 shows you that this is an organized thing that is going on from state to state, from country to country, and people are into actually eating human flesh. Okay, I just showed you the one, just a little thing that they were playing with the true thing, with the chef. They actually tested people at eating the stuff, and it was actually human flesh. So people, just pay attention, all right? Because really, if you think it ain't what it is, guess what? It probably is what it's. So supposed to bring it up because of the status that he has anyway. And he would look more like a hypocrite if he didn't, because of a lot of the backlash that he was already getting about being two-timed about certain things that he stood on. So by him saying that Kyrie was kind of slighted on what he thought, it would have been weird that he wouldn't say nothing in seeing the Jerry Jones thing and knowing that how much he probably even liked the Cowboys himself and so that.
Right.
So him actually seeing it for himself, it had to do something to him. Standing on what he supposed to be standing on as a person of his career and a person of his stature and a person that makes the money the way he makes it.
Exactly.
It wouldn't make sense for him not to say nothing.
You gotta say so.
Even with the Nike contract and all that, and Nike shouldn't have shit to say about that because
that has nothing to do with Nike.
But it shouldn't have had nothing to do with Kyrie Irving neither.
They not going.
But LeBron means so much more. When he has so many shoes with Nike already.
He probably selling the most.
So he can't. All right. He damn near keeping the ass in business first of all. So with that going out the window and with that being said, man, I appreciate everybody who came through and my brothers. Y'all, I appreciate y'all always coming through, man, and giving y'all best and giving y'all all, man, trying to make this the best lunch talk this could possibly be. Hey, this is just the beginning, so we here, man. And we doing it, y'all, every way we possibly can, man. Shout out to the people, shout out to the promo, you know what I'm saying, Element, everybody who else who came through. Man, I love y'all. And I am SoundCloud 17.
Top tracks in the building.
Yeah, you know what? I don't like to think what's going on.
Oh.